100% Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it.
Incoming!
Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Welcome to Drinkin, bro. Yeah, welcome to Drinkin' Bros. Kids got a Friday Snowpocalypse show 2026. D'Anthony's down for the count. We're all going through it, man. I got pills and snorters and fun. I wish that was the only thing I'm pissed off about Trump and the whole Venezuela thing. I mean, we have no cocaine.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, there's none. Like that all got shut down, and that would have improved my situation. But the show goes on here. You know the rules, all right? 11 years. The show goes on, rain or shine, sickness, sadness, comas. I don't even think you know about that.
I don't.
I was in a coma for 11 days.
You were in a coma for
Yeah.
11 days?
45 days in the hospital, and we hid it from the audience because the show goes on. We just said that I had AIDS.
Why did you have why were you in a coma?
Pneumonia. I've had pneumonia about 5 or 6 times in my life.
Jesus.
And then I got COVID on top of it in the hospital. So
You would have never made it through the Oregon Trail.
I probably would have, just based on my cock.
You think so?
Yeah.
You wouldn't die from dysentery?
If you can breathe hard and fuck tough, you can make it through anything. Like I think I had they said I had like a 20% chance to live or something like that.
I breathe hard when fucking tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
That's
And
it.
so they knew that. The doctors realized it, and I was able to obviously do it.
But I also breathe hard if there's more than 6 stairs.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's that.
There is that, and I'm sorry to hear. We're obviously gonna work our way through it here today.
Yeah, man.
But we're joined by one of our homies, one of our beef fries, Gerard Michaels. Appreciate you making it here. To everybody else who's going through crazy shit right now, I know snow is starting to fall throughout the rest of the country. We're last because we're south. So this is going to hit us tomorrow nights at 11 p.m. However, the drive-in was insane. I could see maybe 10 feet in front of me with the fog. I've never seen fog this thick. And the weirder thing is it's supposed to be 71 today and then 3 inches of snow tomorrow night. So it's brutal. Everybody's sick. Kids are out of school. Everybody's coughing. Basketball team that I coach, my kids, half that team is missing. So we're trying to piecemeal things together here. It feels like the olden times.
Yeah, especially when the fog stays this far and this thick for this long. That this is always
In Texas?
Yeah, this is I've watched enough Goosebumps as a kid to know that this isn't good. There's
the mist.
Yeah,
It
the
is.
mist.
That's what it feels like because there's a mist on top of it. And you're like,
the ending of that movie probably fucked me up more than any ending of any movie
Agree.
I've ever saw. Dude, that movie was. If anybody's ever seen The Mist,
Don't let the monster get you.
yeah, the very end was
Yeah.
crazy. But your
your Uber driver stopped for gas.
Oh, dude,
Do you know why I did that?
no.
Because everybody's stopping for gas because they don't know if they're going to be able to get out.
Is that what it was?
I filled up my car. I filled up my wife's car. And H-E-B,
Yeah.
the grocery store, water's gone. Half the toilet paper's gone. Booze.
How do you
Booze is
feel
sold
about
out.
that? How do you, I felt a certain type of way about it because I'm only 2 miles away from here, and he's like, I got to stop for gas. I'm like, you don't.
No.
You're 2 miles away. He's like, nah, the light came on. I was like, yeah, drop me off and get gas. He's like, I got to get gas right now. I was like, do not get gas. And
So-
he pulls over, gets gas, fills up the tank, doesn't put in like a gallon or something.
yeah.
And then I'm 10 minutes late here, and I'm looking at him. He's playing Bob and Tom on the radio as loud as he possibly can the whole drive. This was as close to torture. This was against the Geneva Convention, the entire thing I had here. You know,
And what race was he?
old white dude.
Come on.
Shocking.
I might
Yeah.
leave the show now. I don't believe it.
Old, yeah. But definitely one of those antifers for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
And there's nothing sadder than an old hippie, man.
No, and,
You know,
and
they
you
just
know,
never got it.
with these Uber drivers. So that's happened to me twice, where somebody's pulled over to get gas. One, the first time I was so enraged like you, I told him to go fuck himself, and I got out. Wrong move. Because then I had to reorder an Uber to that place, and it took forever. And then I'm outside some gas station, and the second time, I just had to sit in the back seat and take it.
Well, I thought about it because I was going to call you and ask you to sell somebody to come get me, but I'm where that underpass is, where all that construction is.
Yeah, it's coming right up
Yeah,
here. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
That would have taken an hour.
But I do want to say, how is it Snowmageddon if you just said it's 2 to 3 inches?
2 to 3 inches here.
My Jersey mind can't comprehend.
Great question. And I had a house in Jersey.
Yeah.
Went to Ohio State, went to NYU. I'm used to massive winters. We went to school in, I think, 13 inches we got in one day.
Yeah.
We went to class.
13 inches is impressive.
It sure is.
Yeah.
That will never not be impressive,
That's
ladies.
impressive.
Okay?
Yeah.
But we had to go to class. Georgia, no. Like, class was closed. You got an inch, too. That's it, man. You're out of school for 2-3 days.
In Georgia?
Yes. That's where I grew up.
I don't understand. I don't get it. I can't
They're
comprehend it.
unprepared. So that is not a part of their budget. When these states make their budgets at the beginning of the year, one thing they will never do is get snowplows or salt or any of that other stuff, because they'll go way over budget and it'll just sit there. Because Texas refuses to believe that this once-in-a-lifetime storm, we keep having it every single year. I've been here for 6 years.
Yeah.
Bob, how many times? This is our 4th year out of 6?
It's been 3.
It's
3 or
been-
4.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, you got to ask yourself, this isn't once in a lifetime anymore. We're just getting snow. Can we
Especially
get
because
some
Palmer
plows?
Lucky keeps, cloud seeding for all the water up there.
Yeah.
Can't they just throw a little heat up there too? I mean, does everything have to be cooling all the time? Can we get a little warm weather? How's this work?
I'm not sure, and I'm not amped about anything that's going on. But where are the biggest places that are getting rocked right now, Bob? I'm looking at this map. It looks like it's the entire country.
Yeah. Oh, it's everything but like Florida,
Yeah.
and I
it's
guess maybe LA.
Arctic Blast, LA. But, there's one place. They said Miami. It feels like it's 90.
Yeah, I just came from there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Was that true?
It's unbelievable. It's paradise. Yeah. You know what? There's a lot of I've been living down in South Florida for a long time, and from Boca to Miami, there's almost never any serious adverse weather.
Really?
Which is nuts, because the other side of the penis gets absolutely destroyed. And do you know what there's a lot of between Boca and Miami?
What's that?
Jews.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming.
So I mean, I never really actually believed that they controlled the weather. But when you look at that map right there,
They own it.
that's tough.
They own it.
That's you know what? Like, I hate that whole Groyper thing, like, blame the Jews for everything, but it's tough to look at that map and say there's snow on the entire continental US except for the 1% of territory that is synagogue adjacent.
They have snow lasers, so they can
Is that what it
laser
is?
it off of their side. But I'll go ahead and read you some temperatures here. Oh, Jesus. Like Billings, Montana. Hard AF Seltzer's there.
It's my dad's hometown.
Is it really?
No way.
Yep.
-8 degrees.
Sounds about right.
Is your dad a meth doing Native American?
No, a farmer.
50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Bismarck, what is that? North Dakota, I believe? Yeah. Yes. -22. Rapid City, -15. Sioux Falls, -19. Omaha, -14. Kansas City, -2. St. Louis, -1. Chicago, -13. Milwaukee, -19.
Got to be careful. Chicago -13. That's when a lot of MAGA guys hang out with nooses.
It sure
so
is.
Be careful out there in Chicago.
Don't go to Subway at 2 a.m.
That's right.
That's what we're
right.
saying.
We've been told that's MAGA country.
We sure have. And then my favorites. This could not happen to a better group of people right now. Minneapolis. -24 degrees right now. Is that too cold to riot? Because I'm not kidding. There was a fucking article that I read yesterday that said the protesters are getting used to the cold,
Yeah.
and they're ready to keep going.
Buckling down. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it depends on whether or not their hazard pay kicks in or not, I would imagine.
Not sure, because they have health insurance.
Are
they
they,
have everything.
are they unionized at this
We're
point?
getting close. We're getting close.
I don't-
Soros is trying to get a union going.
Dude, he was just at Davos, and I don't know if you saw him talking, but it all became so clear to me. It watching him speak, the entire game was displayed. These super wealthy trust fund Nepo babies want to be seen as anything other than the sheltered morons they actually are.
Right.
And then they get into a room of really intelligent people and they feel so insignificant despite their immense wealth.
Yeah.
That they cannot abide a world that allows for a merit-based system. So they do the DEI stuff specifically so that they can be the smartest person in a room full of idiots. And then if they do it through DEI matters, they get to be seen as altruistic in it. And it dawned on me, like, these are just Democrat Nepo babies. DEI hires are just Democrat trust fund kids. They're Nepo babies.
Yep.
And that, like, watching this was the most watching him speak, and then watching Scott Bessent speak. It's like you can't even believe that these are two people from the same place and same country. And Scott Bessent is gay.
Yeah.
And he is running domestic policy in America. We've have LGBTQ everything shoved down our throat for 20 years. Here you have the highest ranking gay cabinet member in American history. Nobody in Minneapolis knows this man exists.
By the way, I didn't know he was gay. You know why?
There you go.
Because he's so good at his job, I don't fucking care.
He's so good at his job.
I don't care.
He's
And that's
so
the whole
good.
point of all of this. Like, if you're great at your job,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you are, dude, in this world.
Bro, you must have known he was gay if you watched yesterday what he did to Gavin Newsom. He sass bombed him. My God, he goes.
We watched it yesterday.
He goes, Gavin Newsom is out over his hairdo.
Yep.
He's going around. He's going around handing out knee pads. He must have got them from his meetings with Alex Soros.
I saw that yesterday.
Golly,
Did you
bro.
see Gavin Newsom was giving out knee pads yesterday? It's a true story. Go to Twitter and you can pull that up. He was holding it up and you were just like, man, you just showed up at a convention you weren't invited for, and you're a governor who's got 8 months left. Like,
Before
what
he's
the
president.
fuck are we doing? No. But even if he does run for president, it's 2026.
Yeah.
We are fucking 2.5 years away
Yeah.
from any form of election. There it is. Did he put Donald Trump's name on it?
Yes, he did.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, but what are you there for, and who's paying for it? Like, if I'm still living in California and I look at this right now, I swear to God, I'm like, are we paying for this
They
shit?
probably are.
Yeah, it is.
There's a single
It's the
mom.
taxpayers who are paying for this
There's a single
bullshit.
mom working 2 jobs because her first job's entire income goes to the homeless problem in California, which I'm sure everybody knows this. If they've stolen $100 billion from Minneapolis, can you imagine what they've
I've said this for
stolen
weeks
from
on this
California?
show. Wait till
New
they crack
York,
those books.
Indianapolis.
Oh, God.
Like, can you imagine what's been stolen from
Because
Chicago?
New Yorkers are good at it. I mean, they're old school good at
Buddy,
it. Where
if
it's
you-
like, do you remember those old school
If you
New
think
York
the,
fucking
if
bullshit
you think the
from the
Somalians
past?
got tricks, wait till you see about the Russians and the Italians and the Jews, and wait till you see the Armenians out in fucking L.A. Wait, dude.
Have you had a desperation moment where you've had to go through some shady person in Jersey or New York for money?
I shouldn't really say.
I'll say. Go ahead. I'll
Yeah.
I'll share. I don't care.
I used to collect back in the day.
Cards?
Huh?
Cards or like bag collect? Like for
I would,
bookies?
I would collect. I didn't. Yeah.
You're good. You can say that to me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no. So like, I didn't really know what it was. I was young. I was a bouncer. I was actually playing baseball at the time, and I was bouncing in the off season.
What I
making
used
good
to do
money.
as well.
And then the dude was like, "Hey, if you want to make some money, ride around with my boy tomorrow and do some errands." And I was like, I was just a naive kid. I had no idea. I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And then, like, I'm standing there looking big, strong, and menacing, and the other dude, and we're walking into the places, and I'm collecting.
Mm-hmm.
And then fucking, I got a lot of money. I remember it was my dad. I'm like,
Did you have a gun?
I didn't know.
Ooh.
And that's the other guy did. I'm there for. I was at the time I was jack shit ripped, fucking
Yeah.
6'1",
You were the
240.
muscle,
Yeah.
and it looked intense.
But
and
I'm
all
also
that
like,
stuff.
I'm like a big idiot. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Nice shop, like fucking, which probably was off-putting to him.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, I didn't do it for long. I remember, my dad's like, where'd you get all this money? And I was like, dude, it's crazy, man. This dude's paying me like $500 a day to go out. And he's like,
Yep.
you need to stop doing that immediately.
I know.
He's like, do you know what you're doing? And I'm like, no. And he's like, stop doing that. But also at the same time, I was the dirtiest bouncer in the world, but I felt like I was a good guy because I was the only bouncer not selling drugs or doing anything like that. So I'd be, this is back in the big box club era, right? There was a club called 118 in Newark, New Jersey.
I worked at a big box club in Columbus. It held about 1,500 people, 1,250 to 1,500.
Camera phones ruined everything, right?
Well, the camera phones didn't exist for me.
That's what I'm saying. Before camera phones, there was a big box club. There was Pasha.
There was no ring.
City.
You could take money at the door.
That's what it was.
That's what we all did.
There would be like there would be like an hour-long line around to get in, and I would walk up the line and be like, "Yo, $20, skip the line." 20. And people would be like, "You can't do that." And I'll be like, "All right, I'll go check and let me see if I can do it." And then I'd walk the people up.
Yep.
And I'd walk out of there with like fucking $1,200, $1,300
every night.
Yeah, which in today's money's I don't know, $4,000. Like
I always tell people. I've said the story on the show for years. The richest I ever was doing that job because every night was like $2-3 grand, and it was the same thing. You could go through cash. And so it got to a point where it outgrew the shoebox underneath my bed in college.
Right.
I had to go and get a safety deposit box at the bank down the street, and then I would put the cash in there just in case there was a fire or something fucked up or somebody broke into the fraternity. But
well, you're a good man. We would be idiots, get out at 5 a.m., hop in a car, drive all the way down to Atlantic City, buy bottles at fucking Murmur at 7 a.m.
We did the same thing.
You know what I mean? Stupid shit. Like 21 years old, 22, 23, 24. And you know what was different back then that these kids don't have? And these kids today, and I hate being that guy, but you had swag. And these kids would show up with a very clear, like the best way to do this was to hand me your actual ID and fold a 20 up behind the ID, and I'd just look at it and be like, smart man, and then hand you your ID and go ahead inside. Like, don't try to like pass me off and I see you jittery the whole time. Just hand me your fucking ID with a folded 20 behind it, and hey, you're good to go, my G.
Dude,
like kids don't have the street smarts is down to zero.
That's what I learned the most in college was street smarts. Because the electives and all that other shit are bullshit. When you get to your major, you're only really taking about a year's worth of classes for your major. And then you're out of there. The rest of these classes, it's like tap dancing.
And High Street's awesome, but it's also it gets gangster. People don't realize it gets pretty gangster out there, bro.
That was back in the day where if you took a swung at a cop. Because the cops were working outside. There was a bunch of bars downtown. Cops were working outside. If something got real out of control, then you say, hey, man, go grab the cops. Like somebody had a knife or something like that. And if they took a swing at a cop, they'd take him to a warehouse, put a lock and a sock, and just beat the Christ out of these people. And then take them in and be like, hey, man, we found this dude. He got in a fight at a bar. And that was it. And everybody was on the up and up. And truthfully, it was a better, more trustworthy system.
Brother.
We all knew each other. We all looked out for each other. And we didn't fucking throw anybody out that didn't deserve it.
I do this whole bit on stage. I just did it last night. I had to follow John Lovitz last night at the Mothership.
Oh, how was that?
Well, the Mothership's amazing. It's the best place on earth.
Hey,
but following
how
John
Lovitz,
dude, he's so funny.
Still?
Oh, my God. And he's so funny in a way that is so different than everybody else who goes up on stage. So everybody's laughing, but they're also so confused. And then you go up there, and it's no energy, but also like everybody's laughing. And then you have to go up there and like create energy and follow that. It was like it was nuts. It was insane. It was awesome. But I mean, he is one of the funniest human beings that I don't think gets credit for it. Like everybody's like, oh yeah, that guy's like he is so funny. In a room full of funny people, the funniest people on earth, he will be the one who makes you laugh.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah. He's always been great. I haven't seen him though in years.
Oh, dude, what his
years.
Talking about my father back in the Blockbusters days, the scene with him in Rat Race where he ends up in like Hitler's car with his Jewish family and ends up like doing the dude. I thought my father was gonna die from laughter. He was laughing so hard. I thought it was insane how Lovitz is just he's a scene stealer, man.
Well, he's also in real life seen everything because he's just been there in the background. You don't really notice, and then he pops up and he's like, hey. He'll say one or two things, and then if you go through his IMDb or all that other shit.
Help write the greatest skits in Saturday Night Live history.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it dates back to like, the early 90s, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been doing comedy for 40-something years now at this point, maybe longer.
Wow, probably longer, you're right.
Because, in the 80s, I wasn't around to, I wasn't getting to stand up until a long time after that, obviously. Yeah. But But yeah, it was a different time and it was better because I actually trusted the people.
That's right.
And we didn't have the shit that we have now today, where with social media and news just jammed in your face, we're questioning everything. It's not the AI thing. It's like, dude, even I'm getting fooled left and right now. Where I'm like, is this real? Is this not fucking real?
Yeah.
I don't really know the social media shit and everything else that's going on. Now it's all bots. Twitter is 70% of bots, jacking up these people, jacking up these articles,
70's
jacking up these
probably
accounts.
low end.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then you have the others who are like, hey, man, we'll pay you to do stuff, but only if we agree with it. And if we don't agree with it, great. Keep doing your numbers and fuck right off.
Right. We're never off the clock.
Nope.
Right? Like, we're never off the clock. Like, you know, people used to have, like, their business persona, their corporate persona, and then, like, you take off the tie, loosen the tie, and then you became your real person. We're on the clock 24/7. And everybody is in this, like, repressed PC modality because, you know, if you do something wrong, you know, we're still doing that whole kind of like, it's quieted down, but still we're still doing the whole cancel culture shit. They just have been quiet about it, and
Right.
we're going to go in a different direction or some shit like that. They're not championing the fact that they're doing it. But yeah, the world we grew up in, we were definitely meaner to each other, but the world was a better place because of it.
Yeah.
You could push somebody.
You need
and
bullies.
Well, yeah,
To a certain extent.
Well, no, it's I wouldn't say. I know what you're saying, but I wouldn't say bully. You need a stress test. I need to know you're cool, man. I need
Yeah.
to know you can hang. I need to know that, you know, that I can trust you and you can trust me, and allow ourselves to organically form a bond, as opposed to being like, you guys have to be fucking nice to each other by law, and like, no, that's repressed. That's how you end up fucking shooting up a club or like some stupid shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and also this idea that everybody has to be friendly with everybody. No, you fucking don't.
No.
Like we were the last generation probably where we're completely okay if someone doesn't like you. Fuck them. Go
And
sit on the other side of the
for
fucking
me,
cafeteria. I don't give a shit.
yeah, my wife says all the time of like, oh, hey, go and do this thing or this thing and meet, new friends and all this other stuff. And I'm like, look, I have enough friends. No offense. I got to fucking work, dude. And it's stressful. It's hard. And I'm running multiple businesses on the back end. And sorry, I don't have time for Ron, whoever the fuck that is, and then sitting there and having the conversation. And you won't know this until you get married and have kids. Bob, you're in it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Where, your wife is like, oh, we got to go to this thing. I want you to meet so-and-so and be nice to them. And you're like, okay, great, man. And you start off, oh, do you like college basketball? Do you like fucking football?
Yeah.
And if, God forbid, it's a no.
I always tell people I'm a janitor.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living? I'm in custodial service.
I got a car, unfortunately, that's wrapped with my company in it, so I can't hide it.
Yeah.
But at least I don't have to talk about the podcast shit.
Sure.
Because either they're into Trump and they love the podcast, or they're not and they secretly judge you like, go fuck yourself. And one of them cornered me and asked me about tariffs. This was about a year ago.
to admit they were wrong.
To admit that it was going to fail.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Because this was, by the way, this was right after Trump got in.
Yeah.
And
did you see what the CEO
I'm at a
Citadel and
normal.
Larry
I'm at a
Fichter
normal.
said
I
about
did.
it?
I know, but I'm at a normal barbecue, right? And I had a long fucking week. Last thing I want to do is talk about. I don't talk about politics to anybody. Like,
They were waiting all day.
oh, they had.
They
Yeah,
were waiting all.
my
fucking
wife
day.
was like, dude,
he's gonna be there. I'm gonna show him.
what you didn't know is that motherfucker had those questions in the pocket and everything else and blah blah blah.
He was debating Chat GPT. How would you respond to this? Fuck that guy.
And I said, look, at the time, I was like, all of this just started. It's going to take a while, 6 to 8 months. And I go, come back and find me then. Just trying to get out of this conversation, And he was like, wow, I'm telling you. And I was like, awesome, man. There's been so many doomsdayers about everything.
Yeah.
Like, I have to literally take things day by day just to get through life.
Yeah, also,
I don't have time for this shit.
Also, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Because if I'm right, you get to live in this immense world of prosperity, and nothing bad comes of your fucking being wrong. And then if you're right, we all eat shit, and you get to be like, I told you so. Why don't you just fucking go ahead and give it a chance, bro? Or do you just like seeing America butt fucked all the time? Like, that's what this comes down to. Whether they're defending the Maryland man, or they're defending Tren de Agua, or they're defending Somalis, fucking... A woman got shot in the fucking face, and her child is going to grow up with only one mother now because she had to defend the people fucking stealing from her. These are fucking retarded kittens just waiting for the master to point the laser at the wall so they can have something else to fucking scratch. I did the No King stuff the whole fucking summer, and it was really sad because it's like, 90% of these people, this is just their social circle.
It is.
This is what they do.
This is their
for
friend
fun.
group.
This is their bowling. This is their barbecue.
Yeah.
And then there's 10% of these people that are legit communists that are being paid by our adversaries abroad. And this is the part of it I don't get. And this is the part of fucking Pam Bondi and Kash Patel that I don't understand. If I am a First Amendment absolutist, I love free speech, protest. This is America. Disagree, civil discourse. But the second you take money from a foreign entity, you are no longer a protester, you are a traitor. This is an act of sedition, and you should be treated that way. You should be treated, these people should be treated as an enemy combatant.
Yep.
The second they take money,
Yeah.
one person dies, Ashley Babbitt, everybody should have been fucking RICO'd.
Yep.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Who did this and why? This is a RICO fucking case. There was a murder. There was a homicide. Now we know that we're financing this. And if I really want to get nuts and you're a father, you're a husband, I think of my mother, right? My mother has been working for 40 fucking years, man. 45 years. And in Jersey, 45% effective tax rate when everything's all said and done. The Cato
Property
Institute
taxes are miserable.
well, also there's tolls and there's fees. Cato Institute did a study. The average person in New Jersey gets to spend, because they talk about progressive tax rate, all they were talking about is income tax. Like, that's the only fucking tax. They don't talk about the gas tax. They don't talk about the tolls. The total tax burden on New Jersey, the average citizen, according to the Cato Institute, and this was 4 years ago, it has to be worse now, the average person in New Jersey gets to spend 51 cents out of every dollar they make. Average.
Yeah. Yeah. I just watched JD Vance on Theo, and he was saying with these NGOs and when they send money overseas, like needy kids in Africa and all that shit.
12 cents out of every dollar.
Yeah, that's it.
And and everybody's supposed to be okay with that. You're just supposed to be okay with
Giving your money away.
10% of our budget.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, over 20 years. That's guys, I want to be as clear as I possibly can be. Don't think it's hard for people really to understand the gravity of the theft, right? You're an entrepreneur, so you write the check every quarter.
Oh, I write it every single week.
So
every single week.
93% of people are auto deduction.
Yeah.
Right? So they never actually feel the money. They don't feel the weight of it. They don't feel it. Right? And this is not money, and it's not taxes, and it's not this kind of like massive, kind of like the numbers get too big when you start talking about $100 billion. People can't comprehend scale. It's hours of your life. That's what I want you to understand. It's hours of your life. If you are the average person in New Jersey, you are working Monday, Tuesday, halfway to Wednesday before you make a single dime for your family or yourself.
Yeah.
You are a wage slave to the state Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Or if we want to extrapolate that out, January, February, March, April into May. And these people have stolen so much, they think it's 10% of the total fucking budget. That gives you January back.
Yeah.
So over the course of 45 years, that's 4.5 years of my mother's life that these people have stolen, that we know about.
Yeah.
They think it's $55 trillion. What's her name? Oh man, it's going to bother me. Betts. Carolyn Betts. She was in the Bush administration. And she did numbers and she thinks it's $55 trillion since 2008.
That would make sense with inflation.
$55 trillion.
Yeah, with inflation, that makes sense. But take me for example with I run the back end of Hardy F. Seltzer and then Tetherball Academy Media. Roughly combined between all the employees, just the employees.
Yeah.
Tax-wise that they take for states and federal. I'm looking at close to $12,000 in taxes a week.
A week.
A week.
Brother. So just think about that.
A week.
So think about that. That's 12. So just off of fraud.
12 times 52. What's that number, Bob? What's 12,000 times 52?
600 G's? Is that 600? I don't know.
Yep.
I'm not good at math.
And
Yeah.
just in taxes.
Just in taxes.
And then I've got to pay actual
And
taxes.
that's in Texas.
At the end of the yes.
So
And
imagine
so
that-
everybody looks
so
at it like,
imagine that
oh,
everywhere
man.
else, though.
I know. And it's like they've got this Texas Workforce Commission or whatever.
Yeah.
And Yeah, because look, I'll break it down for you too, like on a deeper level. Let's say you get fired from a company and they don't get a job. Obviously, they lose their insurance, all that other stuff at the end of the month.
Yep.
Typical stuff, right? That person will then go and file what their salary used to be. And it just happened here, for example. And they go to the Texas Workforce Commission. I get a call from her. She goes, hey, can you confirm this? I go, yeah. So-and-so worked here. That's how much they got, so whatever. And they were like, okay, great. And I go, what happens from here? Because I came from L.A., and I go, L.A. was I paid a little bit of tax, but then the state paid the rest of it. And she said, with Texas? She goes, the state picks this up. Don't worry, you're good. And I was like, what? It was a hefty salary. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit. So the burden of I think it was $100 and something thousand, right?
Yeah.
For that person's salary. The burden of that now just falls on the Texas taxpayers.
Well, it's the time. I really just want people to understand, the truck driver listening to this right now that, has for 30 years.
They're winning now. They're the fucking winners
for now until they know they got about 2 years left before automated fucking semis. But yeah,
I'm not quite sure because if one of these
the union is still strong enough to stop it.
One, I think the union is. Two, you start looking at these accidents and these payouts that Tesla's making.
Yeah,
it is kind of they're halting it a little bit where they're like, okay, let's not go full retard yet because. If one of these things goes off the rails,
can't be worse than all the illegals that are driving these trucks killing.
Now
everybody.
that you could end immediately.
Yeah.
But the state of California just reinstated 12,000 of them and just said, "Hey, I know you're illegal. We're giving you back your CDLs." Oh, sweet, dude.
Great.
Yeah,
Awesome.
We did a sketch in Drinkin Bros where it was like, and in Raj. You get a brand new Peterbilt. If you go to Drinkin Bros Instagram, it's on there. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but it's
pull up that video. It got like 1 million views on Drinkin Bros Instagram.
It's just the hours of people's life, man. That's really what I want people to understand, man. You forget the money. Think of it as a percentage of your life. 3 years of your life gone to just fraud, waste.
It was just scroll down,
stolen from you, just flat, and you're just supposed to be okay with
way
it.
Down.
That's the part. Oh, what do you even care? Fucking, they have stolen more from Minnesota than Somalia makes in a year. The GDP of Somalia is less than the fraud of Somali daycares and Medicares in fucking Minnesota.
Yeah,
just fathom that. Right, but also that just goes to show you the greatness of America. This is why I love this country so much, man. We have had more robbed from us than an entire country makes, and we're like, huh? How about that? Didn't even notice.
Yeah,
But that it's just, yeah. But again, this goes back to what you were saying before, and I can't agree with you more. That we were meaner to each other. This would have never, this idea that, okay, you got to be gentle. They're these are poor immigrants and we want them to feel
Way down, Bob.
Who the fuck? Stop stealing, motherfucker!
I know.
Stop stealing. Who the fuck? Stop! Hey, are you really getting in the way? Did you just try to run over a fucking ICE agent?
I know, man.
She was shut the fuck up.
I'm looking at it here in the chat. So Hurricane Hunter's saying they truckers make like 80 to 120,000. It's getting higher. Like shit, the ones that I just saw were 150.
Yes
here.
and no. The legal ones and the companies that are doing it right, those truckers are worth their weight in gold because they reduce the insurance costs. But there are so many companies, and you mentioned California, and they're killing people because they are hiring illegals that are taking jobs at like 55 cents a mile, and it's driving other guys out. So it's going both. It's like anything else.
There it is.
It's the balkanization of America.
Yeah. This was the perfect example. I mean, we posted it a while back. You got volume, Bomb? All right, press play.
You've just won a brand new Peterbilt tractor trailer and your own commercial driver's license. That's right. A shiny red rig with
haters are going to say this is AI.
It is AI. We made it, so I understand
Here
that.
it comes. Look at that beauty roll.
Bro, I drive all over the country for gigs because you can't trust air travel. So anything less than 12 hours I drive. And these trucks in the middle of the night are fucking terrifying, dude. Terrifying.
Yes.
They are on the. You can
They
see them on the
swerve.
phone. You can see them
I know.
on their phone in the fucking rearview mirror, and you're like, What do you do? Like, this is nuts.
Some of them are just watching movies on the dash. I just drove from, we got this Circle K deal for Hard AF Seltzer. So I had to drive and check on all the accounts. So I drove from Texas to Atlanta. And I'd say it was 15 hours, 16
Sidebar,
hours.
was just in Tampa. You guys are killing it.
Oh, thanks,
I saw
buddy.
you guys everywhere. I was there with Callan, man.
We'll
Hard
be
AF
there.
was everywhere.
Yeah, we'll be there live show on next Friday night in Tampa.
No way.
Yeah.
When?
The 30th.
Bro, I'm headlining Side Splitters the 29th.
Come on down. Come on
Fuck,
down to the
man.
live show. If you want to be our guest that night, you can.
Yeah, fuck. I'll stick around another day.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
They're doing this thing called Gasparilla Fest, which is their big pirate festival.
Yeah,
500,000
boy.
people a
Yeah.
year. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. So,
Tampa titties.
yeah,
Tampa
we're going
titties are
live.
exquisite titties.
Yes, we're
Like,
going live
top
from
class.
the Food Mart, Bob. 1955 West Cass Street, Tampa, Florida.
damn.
6 to 8
I'm
p.m.
excited.
Free Hard AF. Everything. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
well, not, you're gonna have to buy
The
it,
Drinkin'
but
Bros go
you
heavy.
You can drink in the streets, so you can kind of cruise around, and do whatever you want.
Dude, when last time I did the shows with Callan, we had a bunch of Drinkin' Bros come out to the show, man. You guys roll heavy in Tampa. You guys are killing it there, dude.
Yeah, man, and they love you guys, dude. Anybody who does well on the show that they love, they'll support
Cool
forever.
people, man. Real
and,
cool.
and it's great. Yeah, so that's what we'll be at the downtown mall right there. Boom.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
And we'll be outside. 10 will be sent up. All the other shits, tall boys, 12 packs.
You ever been
everything.
to Mons Venus or Space Odyssey?
No, I don't think I have. How was that? Is that a strip clubs?
I believe they're known as gentlemen's establishments.
Ah.
Yes. They are as good as it gets.
Okay.
And Florida blows every other state in the
You're
union.
talking to somebody who was raised in Atlanta, so
Magic City can kiss my ass. Tootsies
talking-
all day, baby.
I'm talking about the Gold Club back in the day, and that's what kept Andrew Jones out of the Hall of Fame for so long, Bob.
Can I,
Well,
Bob? Can I?
I don't. It was something with a woman. I don't think it was that.
Well, something happened with Patrick Ewing at the Gold Club back in the day too. I remember that as a Knick fan. There was
everybody.
something- he got into trouble in All-Star Weekend
So
or
they
something like
had
that.
rooms in there where you could have sex, and Andrew Jones was my favorite, maybe my favorite testimony I've heard in my entire life. He was 18 years old and could barely speak English, and they were like, "So what happens?" You know, when he went in the Gold Club, he's like, "They brought me into a room, and it was two women."
I had diarrhea.
Yeah, and he goes, "So what'd you do?" And he goes, "Well, I mean, I had sex with them." I was like, "What the fuck would you do?" It
At
was-
the same time.
yes. And
God bless America.
everybody in the courtroom just started laughing because it was like, yeah, what do you? It's an 18-year-old superstar baseball player
Right.
who, at that point, Bob, hadn't he already played in a World Series?
So he debuted at 19 in the 1996 World Series against the Yankees.
Okay.
Well, he didn't debut in the World Series, but
Okay,
he
but in
played in the World Series at
fairness-
19.
Yeah, at 19.
In
And it
fairness,
hit
a
2 home runs.
1996 19-year-old Dominican is actually 24. So
Probably.
just, throwing
He's
that
from
out there.
Curacao.
Oh,
There's
Curacao,
a little
excuse me.
more,
Right.
I would call it, say, documentation in Curacao. It's
Way
a Dutch,
worse.
Dutch island.
Randall Simon was an old
IM-12.
teammate of mine, and there's, yeah, I think that's the IM-12 for sure.
Okay.
But not to again sidebar on us here, but as an old Yankee fan, I find it reprehensible, okay, that Andrew Jones and Carlos Beltran get into the Hall of Fame, but Bernie Williams doesn't even get a sniff. Doesn't even get a pull up there side by side. It's gonna
I
blow
get
your
it.
mind.
No, I get it.
Also, Kenny Lofton
Bernie Williams
doesn't get a sniff
Bernie Williams is boring.
because he's boring.
That's boring. Everybody forgets about
Boring?
him until you say
Batted
his.
330 from both sides of the plate. Won 5 World
Until you
Series.
say his name, I've always forgotten about Bernie
He
Williams.
plays the jazz guitar.
No shit.
Bernie Williams was pretty mid.
What?
Come on.
40 wins above replacement for the career, 287
Oh, that
home
dude!
runs.
Don't even get me started on WAR. WAR is the worst fucking stat in the history of stats. WAR is the fucking quarterback rating of baseball. You could compile. Scott Rowland's one of the best baseball players. He batted 7th on every fucking team he's ever on. But yeah, no, he's the best fucking third baseman of all time.
Bernie Williams always batted cleanup.
Look at
like.
look at the side by side of Bernie Williams, who batted 3rd in cleanup for the greatest dynasty maybe in baseball history. All right, and won Gold Gloves. Hit from both sides of the plate.
He was great. I'm not saying he's not great. I'm
Just
saying he was boring
has
and
to have
forgettable.
he has to have as many All-Star appearances as Andrew Jones. I'm just saying. Look, if you don't put Bernie Williams in the Hall of Fame, I kind of understand it. But if you,
I think he gets in.
But if you,
Bernie's not getting in.
Bernie, he did
I think he does. How many World Series does he have?
5.
4.
He's got 4.
Yeah.
You sure? He
He,
wasn't
didn't win
on
the, he didn't win the 09 one.
Okay. So he's got four. Put him up, dude. Go to
Whoa.
Baseball Reference and put him up side by side with Andrew Jones. It's going to blow your mind. They're and then again, Carlos Beltran, great player, but the fact that Kenny Lofton and Bernie Williams don't make it out of the first round of voting, but these guys make it in. I'm sorry. Once you start putting Harold Baines in, once you start putting Scott Rowland in, once you start putting these are okay. These are good players to me. But how are you going to have a Hall of Fame, with all due respect, how are you going to have a Hall of Fame with Scott Rowland and not fucking Don Mattingly or even Keith Hernandez, for that matter?
No,
Keith Hernandez should be in.
Both
And
of them just
Keith-
based on their mustache.
Keith Hernandez should be in for the same reason that Scott Rowland is in. Is they're arguably Rowland's like a top 3 defensive third baseman of all time.
That's
and
right.
Hernandez is probably the greatest defensive first
The
baseman
single
of all time.
greatest defensive first
Whereas,
baseman.
and Andrew Jones, by the way, is arguably the greatest defensive center fielder of all time.
Okay, but then is Jim Edmonds a Hall of Famer?
No, I don't think so.
If we're taking defensive metrics,
Dude, Jim
in.
Edmonds just made some nice catches. That guy had no range.
I caught a foul ball from him at the
Guy-
Angels game, dude, and it made my life.
Yeah, that guy had no range.
Made my
no,
life, dude.
Jim
I
Edmonds.
did. Yeah.
But also,
Edmonds,
Andrew Jones, I will
20-year big league center fielder on World Series teams. Guy had no range.
Guy had no range. He had to dive for everything.
He was stiff.
And,
He
and
was a stiff.
I used to. I'm from St. Louis. I used to argue with my friends about it all the time. They'd be like, "Look at Jim Edmonds' catches," and I'd be like, "Yeah, Andrew Jones ain't on that highlight reel because he catches that standing up and just tosses it back in."
Guys, do you know who he's married to?
Jim,
Yeah.
is it a Real Housewife or something?
Look
or?
it, look it up. Look it up.
Who?
It was the girl in the fucking. If memory serves me correct, it's the girl in the hood of the car, the fucking White Snake.
No.
That's I think so, but you
Tawny
gotta-
Is that
Katan?
true?
No, it's
yes.
not Tawny Katan. She beat up
Fact
Chuck
check that.
Finley, who was a different.
Oh, is it Chuck Finley?
Yeah.
Okay, same team.
Oh, but
Same
dude,
team.
Chuck Finley, what a deep cut. Good player. I haven't thought of him in a long time.
But let's do some deep cuts on chicks now, because Tawny Katan was up there.
Mm.
Where do you go all time? I just finished The Final Inch, which is available at Amazon. Hardback, paperback, wetback, your mom's back, ebook, everything. You can buy it now. Audiobook is coming out in March. There is a chapter with Bridget Bardot.
Okay.
I've got Bridget Bardot maybe number 1 of all time. Top
the
5.
original Sydney Sweeney.
Yes. I've got her top 5 of
Top
all
5
time.
dead or alive.
Dead or alive, who do you go?
Well, to me, it has to be like post 1930s, because hygiene for women for the 200,000 years before that is pretty questionable.
I agree.
Right?
I agree. I'm going post 1930s.
But then I also think you got to kind of go.
pull up Bridget Bardot. Pull up how hot she
I
was.
think you got to go pre, maybe.
Don't give me any fucking old
2000,
pictures, Bob.
because
See that shit.
I don't like them all fucking plasticed up either. So.
Yeah, that's not my vibe.
I think the halcyon 50 years are like from 1930 to like 1980 or something around there. Are you talking
There
about
we
like
go.
any moment
Yeah,
in
that
time
colored
here?
one.
Oh man,
That colored photo right there.
yeah, that's a beauty. I'm a
mean-
big Sophia Loren guy, man.
I've got her top 10.
Loren,
I've got her top 10 for sure.
Raquel Welch.
Yes.
Oh, dude, I was talking about it.
We
before the show.
did old school Helen Mirren on the show, and it will shock your mind, dude.
Helen Mirren.
I know, isn't that weird?
Helen. Mirren?
Show him fucking Helen Mirren.
Helen
We're big
Mirren?
Mirren fans over here, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's
Helen
weird.
Mirren?
Show
Heavies.
him show him the
Heavies?
heavies from the 60s. There you go.
Helen Mirren.
You're welcome.
You
are
owe you an
welcome.
apology. I was unfamiliar with your game. Wow,
Yep.
Madam
Yep,
Mirren.
Yes.
Approved.
Approved, right? Oh,
Approved.
that one. What's the? Well,
How
she's
about-
outside the staircase there.
They
Oh, you're so close. Yeah.
when I was a kid, Bo Derek was fucking smoke. I think she's kind of. Who is that?
That's Helen Mirren.
Shut up.
Yes, dude.
Madam, I was unfamiliar with your game.
It is elite.
That is fucking wow.
It's elite. So
Huh.
yes, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome for
this
that
is
today.
the way you feel about this is the way I feel about Bernie Sanders.
What are the-
Bernie Sanders,
If
Bernie
you-
Williams.
Well, you feel that same way about Bernie Sanders.
Oh yeah,
Let's face
absolutely.
it.
Oh, I love him. Every time I see him, I'm like, let me motorboat you, Bernie. Right, it's too damn high.
We're drinking today, getting fucked up. Snowpocalypse. What is? Just out of curiosity, what does Google say? What does AI say when you Google
Top
it?
5?
No, let's go top 10, top 20 of all time. I just want to see the hottest women, who they think, American women.
There's this guy who
Or
has
actresses
There's this
or-
guy who does this
Ah.
thing on TikTok. He's got millions of followers, and he's like scientifically quantified attraction. And he had Cindy Crawford down as a 7.5, and I want to find him and I want to fight him. If Sidney Crawford's a 7.5, what is everybody else?
The worst
this is insane.
The worst is Dan. You're filling in for Dan today. The worst is Dan. Hands down. Like, he thinks Taylor Swift is horrific looking.
I don't like Taylor Swift. I got to be honest.
Looks wise?
Yeah, I'm more of a voluptuous guy.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But you can still admire that she's an attractive
yeah.
woman. Tiana Taylor, who's blowing up on the acting scene and all that other shit. What do they have on this list? Whose list is this, by the way?
AI here.
The new actress
compiled.
I think that's amazing is Arma Dianis, or how are you saying it? The Armis or whatever.
Yes.
I think she's fucking unbelievable.
Okay, what do they got?
This is a compilation of a couple that AI made. Number 1, Scarlett Johansson.
Number 1? Not number 1.
Not
for
number
me.
one,
Not number
but
one for me.
she's a
notes.
natural beauty.
Yeah.
Who is in that list? She dated one of my best friends, so
Okay.
got to hang out with her, and it's the bro effect. She's like a homie, so it's like
cool.
she's fun. I understand that one. Who else?
Number 2 is Marilyn Monroe.
Nope.
Oh, always on there, but is that in your list? She's always on there, but is that in your real list?
Yeah.
I think I could have
I think a lot of modern ones blow her out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think what she did on screen made it a little more. If you saw her in real life,
For the time.
she was like
She's like Babe Ruth, right? She was the only one hitting home runs.
Yep. Who else we got here?
3, and again, this is a compilation of a couple
In a
lists.
time before Latinas weren't allowed to play in the game back then.
No, they weren't. They weren't.
Angelina Jolie's number 3.
No, I can't.
Fucking love her.
Is that we got a listener back there? He's shaking his
gone
head.
in 60 seconds.
Help yourself some
Angelina
hard AF
Jolie.
seltzer,
Yeah,
by the way.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Angelina
It doesn't
Jolie
bother
is
us.
pretty flawless. Jennifer Lawrence at number 4.
No, dude.
Yeah, I
from the
understand
leaks.
J-Lo. I understand J-Lo.
Whose publicist is putting this out?
Yeah, exactly. Who else?
Jennifer Aniston, number 5.
Jay Anus. What are your thoughts on Jay Anus?
Go back and watch early Friends.
I
and
like
it's
her.
fucking
Fair.
ridiculous.
I like her hotter as a MILF than I did as the young heartthrob. I got to be honest.
So
with
do
you.
I.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Horrible Bosses.
I was more of a
Yeah,
I was more of a. I loved her in that We Are the Millers. I thought she was great. In
Oh,
We Are the
yeah.
Millers. And that
She
was
was
an
great.
underrated flick.
It's
dude.
a really funny movie.
That's a funny flick.
a really funny movie.
I was more of a Courtney Cox guy. I don't know why.
Oh,
I
yeah,
loved-
I understand that.
loved
I was too.
Courtney Cox.
Yes, yes.
man. Dude. Dark hair, blue eyes. Forget it. I'm done. It's a wrap.
Okay. Who else?
yeah.
Who else on this list?
Anne Hathaway is on number 6.
You know, it's a
You got to stop.
Bob.
We got to stop.
Hang
I didn't
on,
make the list. You
We
asked,
gotta-
me, you asked me to get the AI list.
Bob.
Which AI is this?
Google.
I'm going to ask
Yeah,
you to
let's go with Grok.
Hang
Let's
on.
go with the masculine AI.
hang on. Bob, I'm going to ask you to do something here. Okay. Type in Anne Hathaway, and then our favorite keyword. You know what I'm talking about. It's nude.
Oh, is that right?
Ah, yes.
She's been nude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Many, many times.
Is that right?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, not the top of my list, but I think she makes it in there. She sneaks in.
Approved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew I could get you.
Also, the
know, I guess,
Catwoman
yeah.
suit. She's got some good shots.
All right. Speaking of Catwoman, Holly Berry's not on this list.
She is. She's next.
Oh, I was going to say. So that for sure. I mean, I don't think anybody has any debate about that, right?
Yeah.
What's your name back there?
David
sir?
Justice might.
Sean. Hey, Sean. You got Halle Berry, right? Okay. Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
I played college baseball.
Oh, hey, he said Anne Hathaway's his hall pass.
I played.
I told you, dude,
college
there's something
baseball,
about-
but he's a left-handed pitcher though. He's retarded.
Eh.
You know. So.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, I played college baseball with Sean.
Oh, you guys are friends?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
off.
great
I thought
guy.
he was a listener. Okay.
Yeah, he is. He's a fan as well. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. What else we got?
Natalie Portman.
Boy, that's Bob's. That's your
Natalie
your
Portman,
speed.
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. So there is
I can name
there's-
10 women hotter than this entire list.
Here's the thing, though. There is a certain segment that's the jam, Portman. I've heard that a lot over the years, because I think she's like 45 now or close to it, somewhere in there, which is shocking. 'cause
44,
she,
yeah.
Yeah, she still looks like she's fucking 14 years old, but it's
Leon
weird.
the Professional.
Yeah. Oh well, it's a little too young. Jesus, Gerard.
Well, I think
that's
of the,
Epstein young.
Well, I
dude.
think of the European version of that they kiss. I could be wrong.
I think it was in the script.
It's in the in the book it's based on. They have a relationship.
I wonder
mean-
if they shot it, Bob, and then axed it later.
You got to remember a French guy directed it.
Oh, then they definitely shot it.
Yeah, they shot it.
They shot it.
They shot
that
it.
exists somewhere.
Yeah, that's there somewhere.
What do we got next?
Jessica Alba.
Fine. Idle Hands, Jessica Alba.
Dark Angel.
I killed more children than Netanyahu to Idle Hands, Jessica Alba. I Gaza stripped every sock
I just
in my
choked on
draw.
all my fucking heart.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
dude.
that Idle Hands, Jessica Alba hit me at the right time of my development where I was just. It was, Yasmin Bleeth on Baywatch, Carmen Electra on Singled Out, and Jessica Alba on Idle Hands, and I was hollow, man.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that because my Singled Out was Jenny McCarthy, so like it was just right before that.
Yes.
So just a couple years age difference.
That's right,
Makes all the difference.
Which, if you go, they have some of the full episodes on YouTube, and watching that as an adult,
watched it. It's wild.
insane that they
wild.
let that be on TV.
I know.
Targeted to children is actually fucking insane.
And we all watched it as
Loved
children.
it.
I know.
Ran home from the school bus
Same here.
to not miss it. Dude.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. Who's up next?
Megan Fox.
Love.
There you go.
Megan. Although
Approve.
approved, but I think as
The hammer thumbs always freak me out.
yeah. Well, as
I can look past that.
yeah.
I'm not really looking at her thumbs, Ross.
I don't love her her late stage devolving into a Kardashian thing going on there, but
No, me neither.
But
She's like Bernie Williams, had a great peak, but just not a good enough overall career. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's-
mean?
that's
but
a great
but still
callback, Bob.
deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Not only was that a great
Transformers,
callback,
man.
but it was for both of you.
Yeah.
My God, that's rare.
I don't understand how you have Andrew Jones and Carlos Beltran in the Hall of Fame and Bernie Williams. can't
Andrew
stick.
Jones is one of 4 players in Major League Baseball history to have 400 home runs and 10 gold
Guys, we're
gloves.
going to have to settle that on the sports show,
Yeah.
not this
Yeah,
show.
yes.
What do we got up next
He did
here?
it from one side of the plate. Williams did it from 2.
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. What are you laying there? Because these are all currents. I understand this.
I mean, I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers, but it's not like I never got it.
Not ruining it all.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
Okay. Who do we get up next?
Cameron Diaz.
No.
Wait,
That is a hard no for
the
me.
mask Cameron Diaz is next level, but also makes me feel weird that she was 16. But in fairness to me, I was also like 15, 16 when I was watching it.
It's not that. So I was with you. You guys had me, and
She
and
was
I,
like 24.
No.
During
But-
the mask? I don't
Yeah,
think so, bro.
she was born in 1972.
Look
The
it up.
Yeah,
Mask
yeah.
came out in 94.
Yeah,
so
she went to high school with
she was
Snoop Dogg.
22.
She went to prom with Snoop Dogg.
Is that right? Really?
Yeah. So
She went to prom with Snoop Dogg?
prom with Snoop Dogg. Yep.
No shit.
Yeah. They were homies they were just best friends, like, oddly enough. He went to like a
Long
rich
Beach.
school.
Yeah.
But so here's what turned me off of Cameron Diaz, because I'm with you guys, and I don't want to shit on this unless it was literal shit. So she does this show called Trippin', and it was about her traveling around the world with celebrities and tents, camping out, finding your spirituality, and then tapping into your inner self. And they used to camp out and do all this shit with celebrities. Every show, she had the nastiest, most disgusting farts. It was on MTV. And I could never get it out of my mind. Therefore, I could never, ever get this out of my mind.
She had
And so
the nastiest, most disgusting farts?
I told my wife this. I told my wife this story. God, this was like 3 weeks ago, because one of her movies came on. It was with Jamie Foxx, and it was on Netflix. And I go, man, I just can't see Cameron Diaz the same way after this. And she goes, look that up. And then I looked it up, and then she goes, oh my God. She goes, for women, that she wrote a whole book about pooping. And I was like, what? And she's obsessed with like what she eats and how to shit it out. What's the name of that book about her just pooping? Type in Cameron Diaz pooping book, and it'll spit it out for you.
I got a feeling for a certain
body book.
a small
Okay.
but proud section of the Drinking Bros audience. This is going to make her more attractive, not less.
So I can't bro down like that.
Well, how many?
I can't bro. I don't want
audience
to. Bro, I don't
members
want
do
to
you guys-
fucking
How
bro.
many Shizer fans do you guys have?
But I don't want to bro as a girlfriend or a wife. Do you?
No.
No.
Actually, I just went through a really bad breakup over this. I'll save you the long story, but the short story is basically like she's like, all you're interested in with me is sex, and I was like, yes, precisely.
Yep.
That's your end of the deal here. She's like, well, I'm more than just. I'm like, yeah, you are, but also there's one thing I do with you that I don't do with any of my guy friends.
Yeah, right.
That's your job here. That's because if it came down to just hanging out, I would hang out with them all the time over you.
Sure.
Like I can't have I'm not going to the game with you. I'm not fucking. We're not gonna smoke a cigar and fucking talk about Bernie Williams. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do here. And she's like, well, she was very upset by that. She felt objectified. And I said, well, this is what we do here. That's this dynamic.
But did she dump out in front of you? Did she, like, how broy was she? What was it?
No, it wasn't that she wasn't like, she was pretty broy. Like, she thinks she's like a bro or whatever, you know, but it's just the fact that, like, she didn't think that the feminine, she didn't think like the sex like should have come after the connection or what. I don't know what the fuck. I was like, dude, this is what you're here for. Am I wrong here?
No.
Like,
well, yes.
Am I?
There's probably a reason you're not married personally, but the chat, by the way, has their own favorites. Peppers4498 says Margot Robbie all day. Is she on that list?
She's not on this list, which is egregious.
So we were with
Wolf of Wall Street, Margot Robbie.
We were with Ethan Suplee, who was one of the coolest motherfuckers.
Oh, you just had him on your show.
One of the coolest
Tell
dudes
everybody your show.
ever. Slick and Thick with the great Mickey Gall from the UFC and Gerard versus Evil. But follow both, please. So he's been with both Jamie Presley and Margot Robbie.
Had sex with them?
No, but maybe he's awesome. But he was in Wolf of Wall Street, Margot Robbie, and he did My Name Is Earl with Jamie Presley.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And they look exactly the same for people that don't know.
Pretty close.
Jamie Presley, he says, because Jamie Presley's in my top 5 of all time.
Really?
Poison Ivy, Jamie Presley, who was also going to have some phenomenal picks with that keyword there, Bob. Top 5 dead or alive.
Okay.
Easily. And we asked because, like, you know, you were with both and it looked the same. And he said, look, Margot is a wonderful person, fantastic, but he's like, Jamie is next level. In person, Jamie's next level. And I got to tell you.
Or just cool?
Probably how cool she is makes her hotter, but she's
because
hotter.
I've met her. She was super fucking cool.
Yeah.
Come
on.
Oh,
buddy.
wow. I've never seen these pictures.
Come on.
What
buddy.
is this?
Come on, buddy.
What is this?
Come on.
Yeah, that's
What are we
good.
seeing here?
Come on, pal.
What are we seeing?
Approved.
Is this a movie or is this real life?
Look up Poison Ivy.
No, I know, but is that picture a movie
Yes,
or real
no,
life,
that's
Bob?
not, I think that's just her chilling, dude. That's her on a Tuesday.
Wow.
Ross, look at that. Come on, pal. Buddy.
No, I forgot.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
I
I didn't know
apologize
her
to you.
game.
I was not familiar with your game.
I was not either. And
Come
I,
on,
I
bro.
apologize.
I only
I've
knew her
only
from My
seen
Name
her
is
with
Earl.
clothes.
That's
So-
all natural, baby.
Yeah, I've only seen her with clothes.
Come on, top 5 dead or alive right there. Jamie Presley does not get the Jamie Presley in Not Another Teen movie, which, by the way, one of the greatest comedies ever fucking made.
Don't say that's
ever fucking made.
That's a soft spot for me.
Oh, really? Why?
It was down to me and Chris Evans.
No.
Yeah. And we did the chemistry reads.
You could have been Captain America,
There
man.
was well, that's what my agent always jokes about. But like that's a whole nother.
Dude, that
level.
movie is fucking brilliant.
So it
holds up.
It gets down to 2 of you, and then you do this chemistry read where you all kind of mix and match, right? And the black guy, by the way, the token black guy.
Yeah.
It was down to Dion Richmond, who I love. I've done I think 3 movies with him. He's fucking hilarious. He was Bud in the Cosby Show.
I don't remember.
And then Kevin Hart.
No.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And
yeah.
so me and Kevin got because you pair up with one another, and then you just keep going back and forth for like 3 or 4 hours.
That's
right?
whack.
And me and Kevin that's how we became friends. And so I was just like, yo, we got this, man. Like when we were in the same, when it was our group, our chemistry test, it was like, we fucking got this, dude. We walked out of there laughing, smiling, dancing, and then neither of us got it. So it was a shock for sure. But one person though, and I'll add to this list that walked in that shocked me was Lacey Chabert.
Oh.
She walked in and all of us were just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, Mean Girls.
Okay. So she was in that chemistry read as well. And she was kind of the most famous person. Like, all of us were kind of new.
Seth MacFarlane still hates her.
Really?
She was the original Meg.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then she left because she thought like it was beneath her, and they've made fun of her multiple
Boy,
times.
she's probably
over.
lost $100 million off of that.
Oh my God, has to be. How much has Mila Kunis made off of
$1 million an
voicing Meg?
episode?
Oh,
And it's nuts.
sheesh.
Yeah. And residuals and all the other shit. But Lacey Chabert played. All of those chicks from back in the day did.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, okay, cool. But there's no cameras or anything, like you said. So there's no screenshots. There's no nothing. You kind of have to just believe it or go back to these old weird pictures. Who else? The rest of that list, Bob. Who else we got there?
I closed it out. Hold on. Sorry about that. Too many nude searches.
That gives
What
that
does
gives
that
me a
mean,
chance
Bob?
to announce. You're going to be the very first person I'm telling this to because I'm finally allowed to say it.
Okay.
But I got cast in my first feature film.
No shit.
Yeah.
What is
man.
it? Are we allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, Armadillo United. They just did an article on it in Variety, so I'm allowed to finally talk about it.
Who else is in it with you?
Antonio Banderas, Danny Trejo, Ruben Blades, and
No shit.
Denai Garcia. Yeah,
So Danny's a
it's-
homie of mine.
Yeah, it's dope, man. I'm excited about
I've
it.
done 5 or 6 movies with him. He's great. He did Range 15 too.
Yeah.
He's a fucking lovely human being.
I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Antonio Banderas, I don't know, but I've never heard anything but good things about him. So you're good there. Who else is in it? Ruben Blades.
Ruben Blades.
Okay.
And Denai Garcia, who's from The Walking Dead.
Congratulations,
Thank you, man.
dude.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm pumped about it.
When do you start shooting that?
Supposed to start shooting March 1st.
Awesome.
Right here in Austin
Texas?
at Troublemaker. So
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's Robert Rodriguez's studios.
That's right,
down the
yeah,
street. Is he
yeah.
directing it?
no, I don't
Producing
know.
it?
I don't know how deep I can get into it.
No, you're fine.
It started out as like a Spy Kids thing.
Sure.
And then it's pivoted off of it, but it kept the Spy Kids producers, but now it's like a standalone kind of sports thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of the. I'm really excited, man. The script is like the Mighty Ducks of soccer.
That's awesome.
I'm the bad
Wait,
guy.
we were gonna get a Spy Kids reboot?
huh?
We were gonna get a Spy Kids reboot?
You know, they
Yeah,
were
yeah.
working on it for a while.
No,
Yeah.
that's what this originally was.
God, they took so much from us.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, but
we used to be a proper
We
country.
really did.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I just don't think that this particular project ended up being what
Okay.
they wanted to go with.
Yeah.
They think
good.
that this is gonna be like a.
Well, you
standalone.
go in there, you pitch 5, they take 1, and you make what they say, and that's kind of it.
Dude, I think this project's dope, man. It's gonna be like it's gonna be so awesome. I can't. Sometimes it's like I got a little imposter syndrome here. I'm like, this is kind of crazy, man. This is.
It'll get crazier on set when you meet these people.
I bet, man.
Because
I bet.
you look at some of these people, you look at as heroes. Like Antonio Banderas is a hero of mine.
Yeah.
Never did, because, dude, the fucking mariachi series,
Oh, come on, man.
I mean, I have a fucking gun in that guitar case.
Yeah.
That is literally from
Speaking of-
Desperado. So
speaking
it's
of-
like, that's...
How did we get this far down the list and not have Salma Hayek?
Yeah. What
are we doing?
Bob,
Not-
where is this?
She's not on it.
Come on, man.
on. Are you kidding?
You know what this list is? It's racist.
It is.
All right?
There's
Against
a lot of
Bob,
whites, yeah.
And Bob, I want you to know, I will not stand for it.
I won't either. Is there a better list here of all time?
I'm going to need
I
to
can
see.
just find you a
Like, these
curated
are
list.
recent.
I'm going to need to see a picture of Salma Hayek just to make sure
you
I'm
can
I'm
show
not
Salma
wrong.
Hayek at 20 or 55, and it's going to look the same. You're good on that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude.
Come on, bro.
I mean, what are we doing?
Come on, bro.
I know.
Come
By,
on,
by
dude.
the way, I would
Yeah.
say this. After
Approved.
11 years of doing Drinkin' Bros, I think Salma Hayek has been everybody's first answer.
Come on!
Like, it's a lot. A lot of people have said
I mean, look, I got no disrespect to Mila Kunis or Natalie Portman or Anne Hathaway. Beautiful, beautiful women, talented women, but that's not on the list.
it's crazy.
That's like,
Madness.
do they think it's cheating? Like, is it Barry Bonds? Like, we're not allowed to put him in the Hall of Fame because it's just like, come on, it's too much. Like, what are we doing here?
I'm not sure.
The Drinking Bros, just in this 20 minutes here, you and I have come up with 3 hotter women.
It's funny,
than
man.
anything on that
So,
list.
dude, Salma Hayek was, before you even said that, was already mentioned 6 times in the chat.
Fucking chat knows.
I-
Chat knows.
Ruben9618, the crush of Alicia Silverstone. No, dude. Ever since she baby birded her kid on that train, I can never, ever look at her the same.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, even that movie, Stacey Dash did something to me in that movie.
Stacey Dash was hotter than Alicia Silverstone, in my
God,
opinion.
Stacey Dash in that movie was fucking fire.
Yeah, she was hotter than Alicia
Oh,
Silverstone.
fire.
So, no, I'm not
Eva
doing Alicia
Mendes.
Silverstone.
I love Eva Mendes.
Oh, yeah.
She just got mentioned. Also, honorable mention, Sofia Vergara.
Oh, what are we doing?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
I mean,
course.
come on.
Of course.
Have you ever seen her when she was like 24 years old in Colombia? It's
Just a
outrageous.
dime
It's outrageous.
Eva Mendes
Or is it
in
Venezuela? It might be
Training Day,
Venezuela. I don't
too,
know. It's
like, you're good.
outrageous. 24-year-old Sofia Vergara is. If Helen of Troy looked anything like this, you're like, no, I get it. Yeah, let's do a 10-year war. You don't get, yeah, let's fuck. You don't get to just take that from me. Yeah, I mean that's
Who is that?
Sofia Vergara, bro.
Oh,
And that's
yeah,
Sofia
yeah.
Vergara at like 50 something. Look up Sofia
This
Vergara.
is
yeah,
young.
right
It's
there.
her in the 90s and 2000s.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. Do you know the reason why she got divorced?
Go back to that one.
Go back to the other one.
Back
on the beach.
That one's good. Too. Come on, man.
There you go.
Are you
no
fucking
no
kidding
fame,
me?
no money, no plastic surgery, no nothing. Yeah. Sorry. But
if she let you hit it, I'd ask to taste your dick.
wow, that is another level, man.
And it would be the most heterosexual thing I ever did.
Yeah. You think so?
I would just need to know. I would need to know I need to be a part of that essence. I need to share in that energy exchange.
So for me, the reason why I'm able to talk about this shit all the time is I genuinely think I married the hottest person that I wanted to. Therefore,
Your wife is beautiful.
I have no problem talking about other chicks. I just don't care, and I think it's a fun debate here. But that's important too.
She kind of looks like Sophia Loren in that picture,
right?
Bit,
And in this one, by the way, she was married for a long time to the guy from True Blood. Joe Manganiello,
Is that
whatever
right?
the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
He wanted kids. She didn't.
Really?
Well, she's in her 50s. She was like, no, dude, I don't want to fucking do this shit.
But that's a shame. We deserve those genetics.
And he's got Crohn's disease. So it's like, you should be lucky.
Yeah.
You're shitting all day and she's sitting there and got to deal with that.
But God gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors.
Crohn's
that's sitting there naked. I want to do it now.
A Crohn's
like,
warrior?
just give me 5 minutes. I just got to do something.
Yeah, a Crohn's warrior. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But is there an all-time list, Bob? There's got to be an all-time list.
This list has annoyed me, Google. We've come up with significantly better. That list was very anti-Latina. I feel.
It really
was.
was.
I feel it had an anti-Latina bent.
There's no way there's not an
And
all-time list because
don't-
all these ones are current.
And don't accuse me, all right, of being a brown bunny. Still Jamie Presley tops the list for me.
Okay.
Jamie Presley in that Poison Ivy was life-changing, man.
I'm gonna have to do some more research on that tonight.
So is this People?
Speaking
is
of
this People
Species,
magazine?
Natasha Henstridge in Species.
Oh yeah, that's old school. Is this an all-time? What list is this, Bob?
This is just an all-time. This goes back.
Okay, who's number one on this?
Number one is Monica Bellucci on this one.
Well, I've heard that before. So I don't. That's okay.
Jennifer Connelly's gorgeous.
Who else? Who's two? Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe, 3 Angelina Jolie, 4 Jane Mansfield,
Yes.
Blast in the Past.
Yep.
You've got like Raquel Welch, Rita Hayworth,
This is better. This is more
This is
accurate.
way
Okay,
better.
this is way better. Okay, who else?
Ursula Andress, the first Bond girl.
Yep.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh, shit, dude,
young
we
Catherine
forgot about her.
Zeta-Jones, gorgeous.
She's so crazy, you forget about her.
Is she
dude.
crazy?
Yes. She's got bipolar disorder. Who else,
I
Bob?
can fix her.
I know you
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah,
Fife Dog.
Catwoman, Fife Dog.
What? Hey, is it weird that Higher Learning, or what was the one with
Yeah,
Coolio?
yeah.
Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous Minds.
Which
Kinda-
is the same thing as Higher Learning.
I think when I think of her, I think of two roles. I think of Dangerous Minds and Scarface. I know that's weird, but that's the Michelle Pfeiffer I think of.
Not Batman?
Nope. Huh. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Who else?
Sophie Marceau.
Was she the one that was the French girl in the second Matrix?
No, not in the second Matrix. I actually think that was Monica Bellucci.
Oh, was it Monica? Okay.
Sophie Marceau was in one of the Bonds with Pierce Brosnan.
Denise Richards didn't crack this list, huh?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the whole thing. But yeah, like Grace Kelly, Ava Gardner. Here's Selma Hayek.
Grace Kelly, for
There you go.
sure. Grace Kelly's
this is a good
beautiful.
list.
This is a good list.
Brooke Shields, Sophia Loren.
Is that Elizabeth Taylor you skipped over?
Yeah, I skipped over Elizabeth Taylor.
Why did you skip over her, Bump?
I'm
why?
not into it.
I think you think about her currently versus what
I know.
she looked
I can
about
only
50
think
years
of
ago.
old
She's
Elizabeth.
still alive?
Old, insane
I
Elizabeth
think
Taylor.
she is.
Liz
dude.
Taylor?
Yeah. I'm almost positive. Right?
No, she died 15 years ago.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
But her memory lives on.
It sure does, dude. I'm doing this show for 11.
Can you now? Can you imagine? People are pessimistic about the future. Guys, we're going to be able to download every one of these girls illegally into a sex robot within like 5 years.
Go a step further. You're
know?
going to be able to
How awesome,
CRISPR these chicks.
Yeah.
And
Spin 'em up.
China and
Spin 'em up.
We could have the hottest population
You're
ever.
going to be able to
Everybody
order
would just be
this.
cool.
You're going to be able to order this off of Temu soon, lads. Let's
Yeah.
just keep the faith, boys. Keep
that-
the faith.
is that Brooke Shields?
The prosperous days are coming.
The
Got
Brooke
Brooke
Shields
Shields.
one bothers me.
I'm not I was never a Brooke Shields guy
It's not
either.
that. It's the recent one. So she wrote an autobiography. I don't know if you heard about this. She had huge, really long labia, and she had to have labia surgery and get like half of them chopped off. It's
Well,
just an overshare that there was no reason to write that.
well,
in the
I
book.
mean, she was in Playboy at 10 years old. I have to imagine there was a lot of traumatic experiences there.
Oh, there's a ton of,
yeah.
but not that where it's just like, hey,
Well, I don't think that's natural. Is what I'm getting at. I think that might be the result of.
no, it's a natural thing.
Is it a
she
natural
talked
thing?
about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
What else we got there on this list?
Jennifer Connelly makes this one.
There we go.
So Jennifer Connelly in Opportunity Knocks. If you haven't watched that, it's an old movie where she's on a like in a Target. They have to sleep in a Target overnight. She's on a horse.
Yeah.
That scene was infamous, and that's what kind of made her.
I didn't
there.
take it out for air.
Yeah.
What was that movie? I forget that was another movie that messed me up for a long time. Jared Leto, Marlon Wayans,
Oh
Jennifer
God
Connelly.
damn it, man!
Requiem for a
don't
Dream.
do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
The end scene of that.
Yeah.
Still makes me throw up to this day.
Brutal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I worked with Keith David was in Range 15. He played Dan Holloway.
No.
Yeah, he played Colonel Holloway.
Is that right?
And so I talked to him.
Loved him in They Live.
I talked to him about it. I know. And I talked to him about it, and I go, hey, dude. And he goes, man. I goes, man, that was one of the wildest shit I've ever seen. And he goes, you read something like that? And he goes, it could either go really good or really bad.
Yeah.
And he goes, the way that turned out was phenomenal, obviously, and won all the awards and everything. But he goes, also, that could have been the worst movie ever made. And I was like, I understand.
Apparently, it's not her body in the butt to butt scene. It's that they brought in a butt double.
Really?
Apparently.
All right, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, that's not actually Jennifer. She didn't do her own stunts.
Thank you. I needed that to sleep tonight before the snow hit.
I mean, I don't want to be wrong here. You guys can double check me on that, but I'm pretty.
I want to make sure I'm on the right side.
Same
of
thing.
history
Body
here
double
before the snow hits.
when Circe is walking down the Amelia Clark didn't make this list.
She
huh?
switched it up later on in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
She's
They started using a body double after like season 2, right?
Yeah, she got famous and was like, "I'm not going to show my tits."
Yeah.
anymore.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Wait, who is that? I'm looking her up. Who's this?
Daenerys from.
Yeah, Daenerys and Jennifer Connelly.
What's her real
not
name?
Jennifer
Do we know
Connelly.
her real name or not?
Amelia Clark.
yeah.
And,
Gotcha. Okay.
And the girl who played Circe, the woman who played Circe.
Yeah.
They both started using body doubles like after season 2.
It was just too
Lena
much
Headey.
nudity.
Lena
Yeah.
Headey, yeah.
Oh,
And she
wow.
was, and she was amazing in She was in Gladiator too, right?
No,
Yeah.
300.
300.
300.
Yeah,
300.
close.
Sorry, 300.
Close. Who else on this list?
Let's see. We got Portman again. Lauren Bacall.
Oh yeah, Lauren
Julie
McCall's always
Christie.
a forgotten one.
Personal favorite of mine, Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley.
I know,
Young,
Bob,
yeah,
but the Keira
yeah.
Knightley category is the Natalie Portman category.
Yeah, they look. Yeah.
They
That's when
look.
you start
They
getting
look
into
really
yep,
young.
Yep.
Even though they're not. Who else?
I mean, she's the same age as me. So like when I was seeing Pirates, we were both 17.
Yeah.
Like she was 17 when she was in the movie.
but she looked. She still
looked
looks
my age.
like 16 years old. Bob. That's like.
But these are all actresses, right? We're
Yeah.
not talking like
No.
yeah.
Penelope Cruz.
Oh, Penelope.
Penelope Cruz.
Not a fan of Penelope.
Yeah.
I mean, looks wise, but good.
I'm excited we made it this far down the list without Gal Gadot, who everybody.
Oh yeah, how
Yeah.
did Gal Gadot miss this list?
I don't know.
Well,
Halle Berry's in there. Who else?
Halle
Sharon
Berry.
Stone.
Yeah.
Sharon Stone. God, it's the craziness factor these days. It's hard to.
But I mean, these people are professionally good looking. Like, I get it. Like, I'm more into, like, who would you not think is Smoke, but actually is Smoke? Like, the girl from Waiting, the phenomenally funny.
Anna Faris.
No, but Anna Faris is another one. She's phenomenally funny, but she's actually really, 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 really good looking, man.
Who? What's her name?
I forget her name.
What
She's
scene?
been in so many other things.
What
She was
scene?
she was the crazy one that was screaming at the.
Shore Bush.
Huh?
Shore Bush at the end.
Yes.
Oh, that's Alana Eubanks.
Alana Eubanks.
She's one of me and my wife's best friends.
No way.
Yes.
Bro, she's fucking funny, dude.
We've done 6 or 7
She
movies
is
together.
So funny, dude.
She's the funniest actress ever that I've ever met. And she's been in so many
I've
different
never met
things that
her.
would alter your mind.
You got to give it to Julie Louis-Dreyfus, I feel like, but she's so funny, and she's one of those people. Like, she's been great in everything she's ever done.
Yeah.
But she's not like very well known, I don't think. You know what I mean? And also
Elaine from Seinfeld is still well known, and Veep. Like
Veep,
I feel like those two, not SNL, but like Elaine from Seinfeld. Yes, she's pretty fucking famous.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm talking about your
Alana's-
friend.
Alana's-
Alana. What's her
Alana's
name?
not.
Alana what?
Ubach.
Alana Ubach.
She's not because she plays so many weird roles that like you would never guess it in a million years.
Yeah.
So like the Waiting, right? You
Yes.
got that? Do you know she was the maid in Meet the Fockers that's Ben Stiller lost his virginity to?
Really?
Same person.
No shit.
Reese Witherspoon's best friend in All the Legally Blondes? Same person.
Really?
Yes. Hung with Thomas Jane? Same person. She's currently the mom in Ted on Peacock.
Wow.
Same person. I mean, it's that's how different she is. So you're like, I don't. She's in Euphoria.
Oh, my friend Catherine Narducci's in Euphoria. She's another one that's so beautiful in person. Catherine Narducci is just such a beautiful.
That whole cast is.
Oh.
You got Zendaya, you got Sydney Sweeney, and I mean it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And by the way, the trailer for the new season just broke every single record of all time.
Is that right?
Yep.
Well, I was reliably told that Sydney Sweeney was toxic and there's no she can't sell anything.
Yeah, it's all crap. I think because I saw that movie, I thought she should have been nominated. Oscar nominations came out. I thought she should have been nominated. She was that good, but nobody saw the movie, so it made like $4.
Right.
But man, she's a good fucking actor. To be honest with you, but nobody saw it.
No, yeah, I had no.
Now the other one they went and saw,
What?
The Housemaid.
The Housemaid?
Yeah, where she got her tits out.
I didn't see that. No. She's not on the list, huh?
My kid was asking me to see. My middle school kid, he was just like, "Hey, Dad, can we go see that?" I go, "No, we can't go see that, bro."
Let the boy watch.
Well, at a different age, not this one. Not in 6th grade. You can't watch that. But that movie did well.
Well, that had to make you feel good as a dad that he had any interest in it
By
whatsoever.
the way, no lie, we were in the theater when the trailer was playing, and he goes, "Dad, I want to see that movie." So this, and he specifically said the Sydney Sweeney movie, and I go, "Okay, he's not okay." I was like, "All right."
Has to be a pretty good feeling.
But that was
Because I mean, you've got a lot of L.A. and Austin in you here, but it's touch and go.
bro.
It's touch
I
and
know.
go.
And I've got a lot of gay in my family.
Is that right?
Yeah. Off air, I've got a famous gay.
No, who?
Oh yeah, I don't talk to one side of. There's a few people I don't
because of
talk
that?
to. No. What the fuck?
No son of mine.
I'll the liberal shit. I just can't. I can't do it. I'm like, hey, dude. But that's on another level where I'm like, all right. I get your hatred and all that other stuff that can't control your life.
They also just can't not talk about it. That's the problem. They
that's
just
my
can't
issue.
not talk about
Yes,
it.
That's my issue.
Like, you want to talk about the fucking Jets?
I can talk about anything else if you want
it's
to.
like the revolution is present nonstop, 24/7.
Whereas I can go home and just talk to people about normal shit. I don't have to talk to you about anything else.
We just talked about fucking beautiful women for 30 minutes.
Easily. Like there's a million things
It's
in this
Friday.
world.
Let's have some fun here.
Exactly. There's a million things in this world that you can talk about besides that shit, and it's just like, so there's some people that it's my choice. I'm just like, hey, I'm all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of them's a power gay too, and I'm just like,
I gotta tell you, I one person on the list that probably, wouldn't stack up with this list, but I would probably choose her over most. I just fucking love her is Aubrey Plaza.
You know what?
Something
Hey,
about her I just
no,
absolutely love.
Byron, your generation fucking loves Aubrey Plaza.
I
Like
love-
that's
there's
their
something about
that's your
Aubrey
queen,
Plaza
dude.
that
Yes,
I love, dude.
yes, they fucking love her, dude.
I think she's more of a millennial queen.
I was like, did I miss the memo?
You think so?
yeah, Parks and Rec was peak millennial
God,
time. I think it's the millennials that really love her.
Yeah.
I'm there with Parks and Rec. That's my brain rot go to right there for sure.
See, I'm
She's-
an office guy, so I was
She's
the office.
so
Office.
weird.
See, my problem with The Office is Jim and Pam fucking suck. And nobody admits
really-
that they're the worst human beings on planet fucking Earth, and it bothers me.
You watch it for
She's-
Michael Scott and
Yeah.
then Patrice O'Neill.
Right.
That's about it.
Yeah, and no, but the entire cast is incredible, but like the whole
Craig Robinson. I don't
Will
think it's
they-
Patrice.
yeah.
It's not Patrice O'Neill.
no, but
Patrice is in it.
Patrice is
He's
in
in
it,
it,
yeah,
he's
but,
in
but he wasn't in it nearly enough. But
Right.
yeah,
No, but
Craig
that's
Robinson
one
was
of my
in for
favorite
full
parts
runs.
is when he's in there just being an asshole to everyone.
I
It's
think they
great.
were
Yeah.
starting to ramp him up, and unfortunately, he left this mortal plane
Yeah,
before his time.
Well, if you think
But-
about Pam cheated on her boyfriend.
well, she's
and went
cucking.
to-
She's
yeah,
not cheating.
yeah.
Her boyfriend is working his ass off in the fucking warehouse down. All her boyfriend fucking did is show up to work, be a good dude, want to hang out with his brothers and drink beer, right? Like she's the worst human being ever, and she lusts after this fucking young jerk off who thinks he's better than everybody else Always. Hey, asshole, you work in the same office with the rest of us, jerk off. Who the
Yeah.
fuck do you think you are?
This one hits home for you.
Yeah, I never I never understood this whole thing.
No.
Like it's everybody in the world is an asshole except for you two.
Yeah.
No, you two are the fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel a little passionate about it. But
No,
yeah.
I don't mind that, dude. Look, I feel passion too, just of a Christ. So you're all good there.
Am I
But
wrong though? Jim is a horrible.
He's a piece of
person.
shit.
He's a piece
And
of
so is
shit.
Pam.
You know,
And
he's
so is Pam.
people are just trying to work. He's constantly pranking people. He thinks he's better than everybody else. Fucking like, you know.
Pam's having secret conversations and
cheating,
looks,
like,
stealing glances
while her live-in boyfriend is downstairs
in the basement,
dude,
lifting boxes,
cucking this character.
manual labor, dude.
Leading this dude on. Stop.
Wasn't there a fight scene in it when they got to the bar, Bob?
He almost gets in a fight.
Yeah. And I understood it. And I rooted for it. And then they did a movie together. Didn't they do 13 hours together? Yeah. So that was
Well,
always.
apparently they're good buddies.
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah.
Which is always hilarious to me. But I
Blake
don't have
Lively-
anybody.
Does Blake Lively get on that list? Blake Lively.
Yeah,
get
she's
that?
on it, yeah.
Does she get on that list?
With her, it's a different story now, you know?
Maybe.
You think about the text messages and all the shit, and you're just like, all right,
Speaking of, did you
Look,
see
I did
Accepted?
accept it with her, yeah.
I was gonna say, did you see it's in the top 10 of Netflix right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that right? Really?
Yep.
yeah.
It's in the top 10?
Mm-hmm.
Look
It's
at
coming
you
back.
go,
So there
dude.
you go.
I by the way, these movies just keep popping up every 2 years.
Because they're not making them anymore.
That's
they don't
why.
make them anymore.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Louis-
My
Louis-
residuals are about
as good as you
$18,
were in
but-
that film. Lewis Black was fucking.
So his trailer was next to mine, and I fucking loved him, dude. He was so funny because he's identical to what you see on stage. Because the trailers are thin, so I could hear what he was saying, and he would just be yelling at his agent all day. I don't understand why you can't get me Radio City Music Hall. Like, this is fucked. And I would just sit there and laugh my fucking ass
That was
off.
a great Lewis Black.
And well, he was my
you can't get me.
he was in the trailer next. He was in the trailer next to me for 4 months. So like, yeah, I got used to it. Finally, he comes over, he knocks on my door. Hey, Ross, sorry, I just get frustrated if you can hear this or whatever. And I go, Lewis, man, you're one of my all-time faves. And I go, I don't give a fuck, and I hate my agents just as much as you do. I go, continue on, my friend.
As you were, good sir.
And so he looked at me and he goes, we're gonna be friends for life. And then just walked away. And then, yeah, he's just he
How
was great.
Jonah Hill, man?
Awful.
Really?
Yeah. And I've been drinking today, so I'll probably be a little too honest if you want. I'll give you all these answers.
Give it to me, baby.
Blake, fun story about that was, so we all get called to the studio to sign the contracts. It was at Shady Acres, which is Tom Shadyac, who wrote and directed every single Bruce Almighty, but Jim Carrey movie.
Okay.
Did every single one of them. So I was like, more than everybody else. I was done to work with him. And so we're signing these contracts, and I look over, and Blake's signing her age. She was 18. And I was 28. And so I lied about my age just because there is a thing where, you go out after work and hang out and go to dinners or whatever it is. You don't want to be the old guy, right?
Sure.
So I dropped that down to 24, and I was just like, okay, cool. And I was like, holy fuck. And I remember after that movie, I was like, I don't know how much longer I can keep doing teen movies, bro. But she was lovely and a totally different person. So the person that you're hearing about now in the press, I didn't see any of that. She had a boyfriend at the time, and he was there every single day on set. He was like a gymnast. And they were the same age, normal dude, and they had a dog, and normal.
There every day on set's a little weird.
That's what I thought.
You don't. It's not bring your partner to work day.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing that you could say. Everybody else was pretty fucking cool. Whereas Jonah would just step on your line, so you'd have to use his close-ups.
Like intentionally?
Yep.
Really? Even then?
Yeah. He knew.
Wow.
He knew. And, there was maybe 2 or 3 people that did that. Not many, but we all knew who they were. And it was just like, I will say this, though. He was set on superstardom, even though he was 900 pounds. Pull up the picture, because everybody thinks of today's current Jonah Hill.
No, it's crazy.
Pull up that picture
He
from
looks like the
Accepted.
J.D. Vance meme.
It-
Is exactly what he looks
Bigger
like.
in real life.
Yeah.
That green one right there with the HG. There you go. Pop that up.
Ask me about my wiener.
Yep. People forget what he really used to look
It's one of his
like.
better stills from the film, to be honest with you.
But here's the thing, man. Like, he's a very good actor, and that's what sucks about it.
Clearly very smart.
He's very smart,
Yeah.
talented, and that's what sucks, is when you work with somebody you don't like, and then they're actually talented and everything else. I've still seen, like, even after that experience, which I didn't enjoy, I've still gone out and seen his movies the rest of my life. Like, I'm able to separate the art from the artist. And, yeah, it was weird because I got off when I finished the movie. Your agent calls you and they say, "Hey, how was it? Who'd you like? Who didn't you like?" Because they want to either try to sign the people or work with them or whatever.
Okay.
And I was like, I fucking hated this guy. And he's like, and he goes, what do you think? And I was like, I don't know, man. And I'm like, he's like 400 pounds. I doubt he'll ever work again. And boy.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Yeah. I was way off on that one.
Yeah,
But everybody else made sense.
It was
and
a swing and a miss, which is something Bernie Williams did not do very
you go.
often and deserves to be in the Hall of Fame
And
conversation.
that'll never end. That'll never end. But the cool thing is when you like people that you work with, and then you get to go out and see their significant others later. Like I think people forget Justin Long was dating Drew Barrymore. So like, dude, we got to hang out with Drew Barrymore. She was cool as fuck, and I was like, okay.
He's gotten consistent work for like 30 years, Justin Long.
He's a good actor.
He's just consistent. He was a Barbarian. Like, I mean, like, it's like,
He's
oh,
a
shit,
good
Justin Long.
actor. He's a nice guy, and he's a professional. So when he shows up and does his shit, like I get it. Yeah, where you're like, okay, cool. And then things don't go your way for one reason or another, and sometimes it's not always your fault. After this one, we all got our shot at something. Because around town, everybody knew that this was going to do well and be a big movie and all that other stuff. And at the time, Clayton and I, Crawford, had sold a show to MTV, and it was on the fence. And when I finished this, they were like, hey, we'll pick this up. And I was like, great, all in. Because we wrote it, created it, directed it, all that other stuff, started it, produced it. Like, that was going to be our thing. And so they got
sketch show? What was it?
Yeah. It was kind of like an on the road, like a Trailer Parks Boy type of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it was great. We loved it, and that's what we went all in on. Blake Lively went all in on Gossip Girl, blew up. Jonah Hill went and did, I think, Superbad and some other stuff after that, blew up. Justin Long did the next Die Hard.
Is that right? Really?
Yep. He was the lead opposite Bruce Willis. People forget.
The fourth one.
Yeah, it made a shit ton of money.
Did it really?
Yeah. Made a lot of money, and then the other people like shit. There was a movie that, God, it was just some of these you just get skipped straight to a screen test, and there was only 8 lines in it. It was like 9 pages, so you have to go on and kind of pretend. We're just like peeking around trees, and then I had a line of like over there, and I was like, awesome. But what am I supposed to do for like the next 16 minutes? Right? Just stand there and kind of look around and look brutish. I was like, what the fuck is... I called my agent. I was like, what the fuck is this? It was this vampire movie. And he goes, I don't know, man. There's a penalty attached to it. They have to make it. They're forced to. I'm not going to spend any money on it. And I just don't fucking believe in it. So don't worry about it. You can skip it. I was like, okay, cool. Twilight. Twilight was the movie. And then the dude who played my best friend in the movie, he got it. He went in and was like, I'll take that.
Were you Taylor Lautner? What was the role?
No, it was... God, who's the blonde guy in it? I'm blanking now.
Robert,
ago.
was it Pattinson?
No.
In fairness, that baseball scene may be
now.
the single worst scene in
It's
the
one of the
history
worst things ever
cinema.
put onto film.
In
Like,
cinema.
yeah.
It might be...
He was one of the mics and accepted. There was 3 of us. That was the bit.
Pattinson gets a lot of shit, but he's actually a phenomenal actor.
He's a very good actor.
A lot of people didn't like him in The King, which I think is a criminally underrated film. I thought he was fantastic. That Chalamet was great. Depp's daughter, kind of stole the scene there at the end, and Joel Edgerton. The King is fantastic. It's a great film.
You know what? They remade Conan the Barbarian with him.
Conan the Barbarian?
Yep. That's what he got after that. I remember that. Fuck, I don't know why I'm blanking on it. It was the 3 of us mics in that goddamn thing. I haven't seen that movie in years.
Huh.
I know it's on. I never pop it on. My kids don't
It
give
wasn't
a fuck.
Conan.
Who was it, man?
Are you sure they didn't remake like a Hercules? Was it
Is he with
Lutz?
the Hercules?
Kellen Lutz?
Yes, Kellen Lutz. Thank
Kellen
you.
Lutz?
Thank you. Yes. What was that? Hercules or was it Conan? Hercules. Got it. Same thing. There he is.
A handsome boy.
I know. Very good looking dude. Very good looking. Very nice. Very cool. But yeah, so he was like, "Oh, going for that thing." And he got that, and that's what led to that, and everything else.
Yeah, I mean, all the advice I've gotten from people that know way more about this industry than me as I navigate it, they're just like,
Can I tell you the honest truth?
just say yes.
Take everything.
Take everything.
Take everything.
Get
don't
paid.
don't listen to your agents
Yeah,
and
they're
managers.
like, it's a job. Get work.
And they're not correct. They will never know what is good and what is not, and neither will the executives ever. The one that will always haunt my dreams forever was after the new guy. There was NBC had sent me because they used to shoot like 20 pilots a year, and then they would pick up like 8 to 12, and then see how they did on TV, and it was all about ratings after that, right? Mm-hmm. So she goes, "Look, read these." Tell me what you think and come back, and then we'll have a meeting and tell me what you the best one is, and we'll talk about it. I read all 20 that night. Stayed up late.
Wow.
Called the next morning. Called my agent the next morning. I go, I got it. I got the one. This is the fucking one, dude. And I was already writing at that point, so I knew writing. I knew writing pretty well. And he goes, great. What is it? And he goes, I go, Scrubs. Have you read this pilot called Scrubs? And he goes, yeah, I like that. I like that pilot. And he goes, yeah, that'd be great. And I go, awesome. I want to meet her about Scrubs. This is one of the executives at NBC, and she goes, "You don't want to do that." And I go, "Why not?"
What?
And she goes, "We're pushing it to mid-season. We don't believe in it. There's a same thing. There was a penalty attached, and we have to make it, but we're not amped, and we're just gonna kind of hire whoever and throw it together. Pick something else." And I was like, "All right, but I don't really." And I went back to my agent. I was like, "I don't really like anything else. Like this is the only one that I really liked." And even when it came out, didn't do well. They gave it another summer, started to pick up steam a little bit, and then I think third season is when it really, really took off. Same with The Office. Office did not do well first season. I stopped watching after
the first season is terrible, but they admit it. They tried to make it too much like the British Office, and what they didn't understand is the psychology of the American workplace is fuck you, I'm out. Right. So in Britain, you stiff up a lip. It doesn't matter how bad your boss is. You know, this is your job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't get fired. Also in Britain, like it's like illegal to fire people.
Yeah.
So they just put up with it. So it makes sense there. But to the American audience, it made no sense. We were just like, oh no, I fucking quit. I'm working at a paper fucking place for this guy. No shit. So then they went from making him an asshole to making him incompetent, and that made all the sense in the world to the American workplace. We're like, oh yeah, our boss is an idiot.
Yeah.
And that was the shift that they made. They did the same thing in Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec, the first season is actually almost unwatchable, and they tried to center everything around Amy Poehler and this like love will they won't they thing with this other guy, and then they realized like, oh, this is an ensemble show.
And Rob Lowe was the one that came in and saved that one.
And Rob Lowe and the dude from Severance, I forget his name.
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott, yeah.
They came in, they pivoted the whole show to Amy Poehler becoming the straight person, much like Seinfeld. Seinfeld doesn't get credit for how much of a genius he is. He gets killed, I know, in comedy circles too. Like, he's never the funny one. That's his genius. Where every other comedian tries to steal every fucking funny line, they have to be the star of every moment of every show. For 9 years, Seinfeld played the straight man on his own show and let the insanity happen around him.
Because I think it's better to be part of a great team versus you be the star. Because a show doesn't work like that.
You need somebody to be grounded in reality.
Correct. Well, and also you need everybody to be good. So when it's just you, that's the problem I have. Where it's just like, man, you got to look at the thing as a whole. Like it's a half-hour show or a 1.5 hour movie or whatever it is, and. Yeah, I mean, always say yes to all of it. That's the advice going forward.
I mean, that's the thing.
It doesn't matter what it is, and like even the things that are like 1-2 lines. I'm not kidding. Like some of the people I met on that shit were just like that led to 3 other projects.
Walt Goggins just said this. They were like, "You're doing so much work," and he's like, "For so long, I had no work."
Yep.
They want me to work. I'm going to work.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. You know.
So don't listen to anybody else. Just do that, and then somebody will find you somewhere if you're talented enough.
Well, that becomes the problem on my part.
What do you mean?
The talent.
Oh yeah, you got to find that. You got to actually find that and try to. You got to get some, dude.
Somewhere deep inside. I need someone to put their talent deep inside me.
What do you think?
Share your talent.
Because I think you probably want to do like sitcoms and shit. Like Bert Kreischer's got one that comes out tonight.
Yeah, I look, in a perfect world where money wasn't an option, man, I would love to do a sketch show a la In Living Color, something that was, culturally vibrant and the best part about that is it combines my favorite things in both comedy and acting, but also cultural relevance and taking the piss and speaking truth to power. But I've come on your show multiple times and I've said this. It's kind of become my crusade. Movies are so culturally relevant and they are so important to be fables and to teach the next generation and to pass along our values through art. And like we're saying, Unaccepted, a movie you did how many years ago, is it's top 10 on Netflix right now, just because we're so starved for that 90-minute comedy. I want to feel good. I don't need a fucking social lecture. I don't need the people at the end to die. Like the hyper realism moment for me is we had it. It's great, awesome. We had our affirmative action moment, awesome. Everybody got a bite at the apple. Now let's make some good shit. And let's make people feel good. Let's entertain. And that's kind of my passion at the moment, is I just want to, like, that's what I love about this Armadillo United concept. Like, it's when was the last time you saw a sports movie that was just a sports movie and it's the good guy overcomes, the kid wins in the end, or I don't know if he does.
Well, we just saw it Monday night.
And
Indiana.
Exactly.
Where you're like, hey.
Exactly.
So yeah, you need that in life.
You have to.
Unfortunately, they don't do it very often.
Well, because our these generations of kids are watching things and it's nonstop. Life sucks. Everything, all your family is wrong. People are out to get you. Your country's horrible. You're bad, demoralized. Like, nah, man, everything's good. We just had $100 billion stolen from us, and everybody's still okay. like we're gonna come out of this thing together better than ever, dude. Better than ever. We're gonna come out of this thing great. Technology is gonna be outrageous over the next few years. We're gonna have abundance. We're gonna have success. We're gonna have happiness, and we need to have our art reflect that. Like, they have spent trillions of dollars trying to separate us. They have spent trillions. And when I say they, our enemies abroad have spent trillions of dollars on propaganda to get us fight via race, to get us fight via gender, to get us fight via sexuality, to get us fight via politics. And yet still we're here.
Yeah.
We're here together as one fucking people. We hold nothing but Tylenol and autism holding us together. And it's fucking inspiring to me, because just imagine if we ever turn that money spigot in the other direction. Just imagine how great this thing can become if you take that $100 billion being stolen from us and you inject it back into our economy. You take those trillions of dollars of propaganda being spent to divide us and spend those trillions of dollars of propaganda to bring us together. Think about what this country could be.
Well, I look at what's going on now. So let's take Comedy Mothership, for example. I went there. I was at dinner with Callan the other night, and phone rang at dinner, and they go, "Hey, do you want to come up and do quick 15 at the Mothership?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he looks at me and my wife, and he goes, "You guys want to go?" And I was like, "Man, me personally, after doing stand-up for so many years, it's hard for me to watch. I just don't enjoy it." Callan, I know, will fuck with it enough where it's like he'll go up on stage and just do something that's whatever for 15 minutes.
He's probably the most underrated stage act in America today. He is so good at it. You could watch Brian Callen do comedy and run a class on how to do comedy.
So this set that we watched him do, because he did it only to fuck with me and my wife. So like it was like an inside joke for the three of us, and then he wanted to see if it would land with a broader audience. And it did. For 15 minutes, he absolutely fucking destroyed, and everybody in there laughed. And the second he gets off stage, he comes up to there's a private thing in the back.
Transcendental etudes.
And he goes, I lost half of it was in French for 15 minutes. And like, he comes up to me and he goes, and I go, you don't even have to say the rest of the sentence. You did it just to fuck with us and see if you could win tonight. Like, just see if you could win with this just bizarre routine. And he won over everyone. And I think because everybody's phones are locked up in Yonders, and there's no other focus, right? It's just you and the comedian and whatever you're drinking. That person after person after person, it was like the most famous people on the planet who came out for 15 minutes apiece and just did the worst, craziest material of all time that I laughed my ass off. And it had been so long since I've been in a comedy club whether that had actually happened or was allowed to happen.
That's the only way to explain why his neck is so thick.
I mean, it's just if you're lucky enough to go see
it's absolutely brilliant.
some of this shit where you're like, okay, and I mean, I forget which shooting or stabbing or whatever had happened like that morning, and there was a comic that came up. I think it was Ben Bankus that night, and just
another beast, absolute beast.
I mean, went laid into that, and that body wasn't even fucking cold yet. And
Ben is the most don't give a fuck of don't give a fuck.
We were dying laughing, and it was like three of us who were dying laughing, and it didn't matter.
You ever seen his?
He just kept plowing through.
You ever seen his voiceovers of the mayor of Toronto?
Oh,
can we pull it up real quick? If you got time.
Yeah. What is it? Is it on his Instagram?
Yeah. The mayor of Toronto.
Yes. We played those on the show before. Yeah, when he was on the show, we played those.
Dude,
yes,
so funny.
I got you're good, Bob. We played them when he was on the show.
Oh my God, they're so. The plane fell upside down. Not supposed to be upside down.
He is out of control, and I don't know how many people know him or whatever, and he was on the show and he was great. But that entire night was like that, and I walked out of there. I think because Rogan came in and Callum was hanging out with Rogan, and me and my wife got kids. I was like, we gotta go home. I can't sit here and fucking drink all night. I love you guys, but I got to get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So we go back to the house.
I was there at 3 o'clock in the morning last night.
I was gonna say, everybody hangs, right? So I'm driving back with my wife, and I was like, that's the first time in a long time that I've gone to stand up and just enjoyed the night. Not to worry about phones or things.
It's a special place,
shit.
man.
And it really is.
It's a special place.
It's really hard to describe, and I don't want to fucking suck his dick too hard, but he did it. He did the thing he said he was going to do to an nth level.
Yeah.
And it's one of the most beautiful comedy stores I've ever been into in my entire career. Yeah. Where I've been in some real shitholes.
It's two of the 5 best comedy clubs in the country under the same roof.
Yeah.
Little Boy is a kill buy. It's only the people that have been there. You got Fat Man, which is the main room, and then you got Little Boy, which is upstairs. Little Boy's a top 5 comedy club in the country.
Shane Gillis did Little Boy.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
And then people went nuts. It was shit. The night that we were there, he was doing the other room. It was the round of applause was so loud for Shane that we could hear it through the walls.
Yeah, man.
And it was wild.
Yeah.
So that part is very, very fun right now. And being a stand-up comic right now, I would have to imagine is great.
Well, they let you experiment and work on stuff, and people not having their phones is huge. And look, I love capitalism. I love America. But one of the things that America and capitalism get wrong is art. You have to be able to take some chances. You have to be able to try some things. There's a development and an exploratory phase that is highly unprofitable before you find the juice. And then it's like, oh, yeah, this is great. But you've got to go through. I mean, you've been writing for so long.
Oh, God.
How many times are you deleting, whiting out, throwing out pages? And if you're looking for a per page ROI, you're making more money as a ditch digger. But the work is worth doing. Art is worth investing in. And it takes a long time to fucking mine for the gold, but when you get it, it's there forever.
I know, and can I tell you the wildest story, and I'll close the show out with this, was when we were leaving, the coat check guy, I did not know was a stand-up comedian. He was an Indian guy who was bald.
Yeah,
he had
great.
A bozo ring with long
amazing.
hair.
He's not just a comedian, he's one of the best.
One of the very best comedians I've ever seen.
Yeah,
and
he's
he was on stage, and so me and my wife loved him, get off stage or whatever, and I got to go to coat check, and he was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, dude, I'm just trying to squeeze by you and grab my coat. And he was just like, oh, no, I'll get it for you. And I was like, holy shit, man, I feel bad taking the coat from one of the most talented dudes on stage that night. It was wild.
Yeah,
Is that what his name is?
He's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. He has a new special out.
Shit.
Yeah. But, I mean, they're all great. Derek Poston, incredible. Tony Casillas, incredible. Bridget Fedesi, who you guys know, she opened the show up last night,
She's
man.
Great.
Dude. There's just killer after killer after killer.
It's fun,
and
it's a fun Simon comedy.
Yeah, and then like you said, you go up there and you got killers, and it's like, okay, this is a cool Thursday anyway, and then Shane Gillis will drop in, Jeff Dye will drop in, John Lovitz,
and then you have an unexpected, crazy night that you're just like, holy shit, I can't even tell anybody about this because you can't take pictures.
That's right. That's right.
We were like,
Yeah.
I don't even know how to share this story without sounding like
Well,
an
the
asshole.
good, what the mothership figured out, which is brilliant, is you can share our pictures. We'll take them.
Right.
If people don't believe you that you were there, share it. Here's a
The
picture
only
of John
problem
Lovitz.
is I don't like the picture of myself. I
Yeah,
gotta fuck off.
exactly. You know, get out of here. Yeah. Well, that's good for them that they don't chase the dollar. Because can you imagine if they fucking
definitely do not chase the dollar.
They wanted to charge you $20 at like it's Disneyland.
You
to
can
fucking
say
take a
whatever
picture
you
laughing.
want about Rogan. He does not chase the dollar. That to get in there is only
He chases excellence.
15 or
man.
20
Yeah,
bucks.
he chases excellence, dude.
I mean, that's to see that many stars, $15 or $20 is a steal. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Now's the point of the show. We get to the Drinkin' Bro of the Week, which is someone who has inspired you or helped you become the person you are today. Obviously, I've asked you this before in the past.
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody else new that's kind of helping you along this next phase of your career? Because I feel like over the years, I've known you. You kind of got started. You were listening to Drinkin' Bros. We all met up.
Yep.
And I was like, fuck, man.
Your
that guy's
wife.
That's an excellent podcast host.
Your wife was the first one to find me. Actually, I was on the Drinking Broettes. They saw me back when I was on Wendy Williams' show.
Correct.
Can you believe that? I was on the Wendy Williams
My
show
wife
11 years
watches
ago or
and
whatever.
listens to everything
Yeah.
behind the scenes, and
Yeah.
nobody knows.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, Jessie was awesome. She's like, dude, you're awesome. You're funny. You're gonna be big.
And
I
she
was like,
told
wow,
me,
that's cool, man.
she goes, "Hey, dude, you got to get this guy on your show."
Wow.
She was the one.
Dude,
As I didn't know you.
She's incredible. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, wow, that's nuts, man.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many awesome Drinking Bros, man. I think one guy that I would really love to give a shout out to, fuck, man, I'll give a shout out to Adam Egget at the Mothership.
Doesn't he book it?
Yeah, he's the fucking man. He gives so many people so many opportunities. This movie that I'm in, the casting director found me on a Tuesday night at the Mothership in Little Boy.
Was she there?
Yeah, her and
No
like 3 other
fucking
people
way,
came
dude.
in. Yeah, the story's crazy. And then they came up to me after the show. They waited outside. And like I'm like, hey,
Whoa,
what's going on?
dude.
Yeah. And they were like, hey, do you act? I was like, yeah. And they're like, would you mind, coming and reading this thing tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm in town. Like I thought it was like a fucking, like, I don't know, indie film or
Sure.
like Austin UT or some shit. And I read.
You thought it was a student film?
Yeah. I was like, whatever, man. I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do till I'm on tomorrow night at 11. Like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, right? And then I read, and they were like, "That was great. You think you can come back tomorrow and do this chemistry thing?"
Mhm.
I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, no
Chemistry
problem."
test, yeah.
Yeah, and then they gave me this address that was like kind of way out of town. I was actually a little pissed because it was a very expensive Uber, and I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" And then I'm going up, and I'm looking around at this giant fucking warehouse, and I'm like, "Where am I?" And then, there's a statue of Danny Trejo. There's a statue of fucking Salma Hayek.
Oh,
and
I'm at Robert Rodriguez's place.
And then it's finally starting to dawn on me as I'm hungover as shit, thinking I'm like doing this, this fuck around for an indie film or something like
Right.
that. And now, but it was the best thing possible because I didn't have time to overthink or get nervous or try to do too much. Like I was just like, oh, dude, I don't want to be here. This is terrible. Like, what am I fucking doing? Why did I say yes to somebody? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, still, like learn boundaries, dude. Like, that's what I'm thinking on the Uber there. The whole way there, I'm thinking, what the fuck am I doing? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. And then I get there and I'm like, this is different.
Oh, this is Robert Rodriguez's place.
Yeah.
This is where they shot Machete.
Yeah, dude. And I'm like, oh shit. And then and I'm sitting down and thank God it went well and the people are so great, man, and they're so talented and there's so many times.
What a once in a lifetime story,
brother. And
that
God,
never happens.
God is good.
You
man.
always hear that. You've heard it for fucking 60 years of like, oh, they're gonna discover me. They're gonna think you're great, kid. And then
happen.
Yeah.
No ticky, no laundry.
Yeah.
It costs a lot of money. I spent $67,000 on travel last year, Ross.
I'm sure.
But I did 290 something shows. Getting into the Mothership was an amazing thing, and I got to give Dave Landau and Brian Callen a lot of credit. They vouched for me, and then Adam gave me a shot, and yeah, man, it's been literally life changing. So. But I'm so excited about this picture. The script is so incredible, man. Alan Jacobs directing has been like the coolest fucking dude. And I've been with so many people that are so bad at their job for so long that being with people that are so impressively good at it, it's almost intimidating.
Well, they
It's
make it
almost
look
off-putting.
easy, and that's the hard part. Where
Yeah.
you're like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be harder, and you're like, it's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
man. That's such a great point. It is. It's like I feel like I'm not doing enough at times. You know what I mean? And it's like,
But when those guys are that good at their job, then you're like, okay, cool, man. Like this
Yeah.
is what it's supposed to be.
Shit.
And then you go to movies that are really fucking hard, and you're just like, oh, Christ, I'm sleeping on a fucking garage floor in between scenes. So yeah,
worked at the Blaze for the last 2 years. Anything's gonna be better than that.
really, it's beautiful there.
It's beautiful there. It's actually frustratingly beautiful there.
I know.
It's
It's
like
the old Paramount.
yeah. The place is gorgeous. It's frustrating because. We don't have time to get into it.
No, you're good.
Well, they canceled us with Normal World, as you guys
I know,
and it's just
I
like,
know.
yeah, maybe it's a little raw on me, but I mean, the numbers we were doing compared, don't even get me started. Yeah,
I won't. I won't. I love Dave as much as you do.
Oh,
and,
man.
Yeah.
I think he's got some pretty exciting things in the works, though. So,
Do I. He's hilarious, man. I fucking love him. So
He's the man. He's the fucking man.
Well, thank you for being here. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Please follow me at Gerard versus Evil on all of your favorite socials. That's Gerard, Gerard versus Evil, EVIL. Yeah, and if you guys can, Instagram seems to be my most popular thing. YouTube's starting to blow up, and Facebook out of nowhere is blowing up. But if you guys could follow me on X, that'd be great. I'm quite impotent there. But yeah, man, I love being on the Drinkin' Bros. Love you guys. I hit you up when I was in town. I'm begging to come on. I'm like, please let me on, Ross. I love you guys. Let me come on, please.
Through.
Yeah, dude. But you guys,
especially today, like it's weird. Like I said at the top, the show goes on no matter what here.
Yeah.
Whether I'm in a fuck coma, dance sick, whatever the fucking case may be, we'll there's a show.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of that. So
it's your
yeah, I
audience
was
too, man.
amped that you hit me up. I
Yeah,
was
the
like,
audience
great.
that you guys put together, it's like such a reflection of they're just fucking good dudes, man. They're fun dudes. They show up.
Everybody's great, and it's total luck. We've never marketed the show. We've never paid for marketing, so it's just word of mouth.
Well, it's you guys.
And everybody's
It's you.
great
Well, I think
people.
I think there's a huge lesson there, man, for anybody that wants to be anything in this world. Just from what you and I just talked about right there, show the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, when I get booked at 11 o'clock on Tuesday in Austin, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but then it changes your fucking life.
I know.
Show up.
Show up.
You're here 11 fucking years. Show up, bro.
That's it. Every day.
Just show up, boys.
Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Appreciate you tuning in. Go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. Also, head on over to Spotify, just a 5-star. And you can walk away, stay safe out there this weekend, Drinkin' Bros. Snowpocalypse 2026 is coming at ya. Even though he's not here, I'll say it for D'Anthony Holloway. I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Drinkin' Bros podcast. Good night, everyone.